Hello and welcome back. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay, hold on 1 second. That's probably better. Welcome back to Metroball Grid. My name is Andre. Thanks so much for tuning in. How's it going? It is January the 16th. It's a Thursday. It's a Thursday evening here in Montreal, and we're going to be playing some Netrunner. How's everyone doing? Yo, running. How's it going? Evening, Andre in chat. Baza, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you as well. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I'm feeling a bit of a sore throat coming on, so talking for like 3 hours is going to be an issue, but I guess we'll figure it out. We got some Netrunner today. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I feel like I said that a lot. Hey, Maddie, how's it going? Hey, Nanico, how you doing too? We got some Netrunner to play tonight. It is the weekend after German Nationals. Yeah, it was German Nationals this weekend. 2019 Nationals, not 2020 Nationals. We have the deck list of the week is actually the deck that came second and first at Kuhn. I was told the umlaut is like a long O, so let's just go with König von Deutschel. It is a Replicating Perfection Asset Spam deck, and I've actually played a fair bit of Asset Spam decks, and I think every week we play against one or two Asset Spam Jinteki decks, specifically Replicating Perfection. I think it's a good deck, for sure. That's the thing, is like Asset Spam, a lot of people thought it would go away, because there is no more, ooh, this deck is illegal. Why is this not loading? People thought it might have gone away because there is no turtlebacks, there is no hostile infrastructure, but a lot of these decks aren't actually trying to kill at all, besides having the threat of like running a Cortex lock when you run central servers before you check the remote. But they're still doing pretty well. I think a lot of them are using political dealings as their win condition. We played HB Asset Spam at our GNK a couple weeks ago, an asset deck, and that was using both political dealings and Lakshmi Smart Fabrics, one of my favorite assets in the whole game. And yeah, Baza, it just won't die. It's a cockroach. It also just won't die because like people are not well teched against it. I think if you were to play against Asset Spam, like Shaper doesn't have any really strong in-faction asset hate cards anymore. Anarchs, you know, I think a lot of people were recently trying out Hoshiko, and some of the asset cards like Scrubber aren't very popular anymore. Valencia doesn't get that much play because I think a lot of the Anarchs are trying out Hoshiko, and Hoshiko's okay against assets, right? Because you do access the card. That is largely it. Criminals are sometimes okay. I don't know. It's kind of difficult. And RP forces you to like central check against some scary ice early, which is pretty rough. Yo, Rob, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Yo, I like your 419 deck. I don't play enough. Like, that's kind of the thing after new cards come out. It's like we try and play more weirder stuff. We don't play like basic good stuff 419, and I like that a lot. Yo, Click Odds, what's up? Hey, you König. I don't know what that means. That's probably not a slur. How's it going? What does that even mean? Why is this not opening? Chrome used to be like the secret way. Yo, I was so excited. First and second in German Nationals was a Geist deck, and I had no idea. And we're gonna definitely play this deck today because it's so cool. It's actually like a really exciting thing when I see something like this, because this is not the Geist deck I would have built. I was playing Geist at the GNK. I built a Geist deck. Obviously, it needs some work, but oh, König is king. Hey, that's very kind. So it's probably like King of Deutschel, Germany. I don't know. Maybe that's my guess. That's a cool title. That makes sense. I like it. I don't know if people care about that, but I think like King of Lasers went to Crown of Lasers. That's a gendered term. I don't think it's great. Jenkimus, what's up? Happy Thursday, Andre. Happy to you as well. Welcome. How's it going? How's the week been? I don't know why this is not loading. It's not loading at all. Chrome is usually like the bastion. Is everyone else's Never in DB okay? Yeah, okay. Well, this works now. Firefox always works. All right, so this deck list, we have 27 assets. We have absolutely no operations. We actually saw a really cool combo. A lot of people were negative about Flower Sermon when it came out. I think it's an interesting card effect, but some people were like, I don't know why I would play this over Nisei Mark II. And this is a really good way of how it works. This card gives you 5 counters, and you can use the counters to draw 2 cards. You do put 1 card back, but you are still drawing 2 cards. So there's a lot of really cool things you can do with this. Now, first off, if you play traps, and this deck does have 1 snare, you can always put a snare on top of R&D, and that's pretty cute. You can do that after the runner has agreed to access, so you know that they're going to hit the card on R&D. Now, this deck doesn't get that much value from hitting a snare, but it is still kind of scary. Once you see one, you respect the others for the rest of the game, even if they don't exist. But I think the two best things about this card is that this is a draw action. It draws 2 cards. So you can do this on the runner's turn to get Daily Business Show to fire. That's incredibly powerful to get Daily Business Show to fire versus on the top of your turn and on the runner's turn. But on top of that, our win condition here is political dealings, and with political dealings, right before your turn starts, you can use Flower Sermon and install an agenda and then triple advance it. With Jeeves, even quadruple advance it, and you're kind of off to the races. It's really strong, and these sort of like clickless draw effects. It's also really cool because this is pseudo fast advance. And we said this last week, but one of the only, it's wild right now. There's only one way to stop fast advance, largely in the game, and that's Clot. If you notice the text on Clot, it says the corp cannot score an agenda on the same turn they installed it. And if you do Flower Sermon on the runner's turn to install a card with political dealings, you get around Clot. And that's like a really big deal for a deck that just wants the fast advance out. And actually, that's not even a good representation because this deck doesn't just want a fast advance out. This deck has some really good ice. We have tour guides, which can have a lot of subroutines for sure. You have a Thimble Rig, it's okay, and you have a Vanilla, but mostly it's the tour guides that you want. And you have 3 of them. It's pretty good. Chicana the Source rotated. Yeah, there's literally nothing else besides that and Traffic Accident. What's it called? Traffic Jam, which is not particularly good. It's just not an elegant answer. And it's incredibly expensive. And it's really bad in the early game. Yeah. I think it's cool though. Flower Sermon is crazy good. You can do so much with the I believe. So it's really cool. Ginger Flowers comes to mind. Yo, Bit, how's it going? Yeah, actually, you can do Ginger with it. I think that's actually a pretty compelling way if you have Ginger with Daily Business Show. There's actually a lot of cool stuff you want to do. You could actually do Ramen Rai, but I guess Ramen Rai you need to do on your turn only. It's definitely pretty compelling, that drawing 2 cards. Especially with Ginger, right? That's super fast. This is a song, König von Deutschland by Rio Reiser. Oh, okay. Traffic Jam is like an especially garbage source. Yo, Saz, how's it going? Yeah, it is really not great. It's like pretty bad. If this just said any agenda, now in theory this could increase the advancement cost of an agenda by 2, but if it said any agenda, regardless of whether it was already in the corpse score area, this would be probably playable, but I think corpse would just play more currents. I don't think it would be overpowered. I think it would be probably very prevalent, but 2 credits for neutral current. Yeah, the thing is also, like, if this is a good card, you don't play other currents, right? Imagine this was, it didn't say for every copy, it just said increase it by 1. I think it would definitely be prevalent at some points in the game, especially because like Criminal right now doesn't really have currents. I think a Glacier deck still would rather have Nisei though. Yo, what's up, Jeff? I think you're right. I think they definitely would. But I think there's also interesting reasons why you want to play more 4/2s in that sort of deck. And maybe this is your 4th and 5th and 6th Nisei, the Flower Sermon. Like, there are some reasons. Why would you do that? I think if you're playing the deck that runs lockdowns, 4/2s are a lot easier to score than 5/3s. In Jinteki, you can do Lacosta Grid, so sometimes it's not that bad. But yeah, I think in a Glacier deck, things are running border control and all that sort of stuff. You definitely want Nisei over it. This deck likes Flower Sermon because a lot of tricks are built around Enhanced by Sermon. And with hardly any ice, a single ETR does less for you. Yeah, totally. But it's really cool that there's like a card that's this flexible, and I don't know. I don't think immediately when I saw this card, I'd be like, oh, that's a really good agenda for asset-based decks. But hey, any 4/2 is pretty good. The old versions of this RP deck, some of them used to run like viral weaponization, and that deck did have a bit more net damage to it. It did have threats of like hostile infrastructures. It did have threats of bioethics, but we're not playing bioethics. We have Mumba Temple as our restricted card. I don't know why it's not flagged. This is a restricted card modernly. We're not trying to kill people, but you know, even viral weaponization, if you force the runner to draw up, it's a lot of time. Andre's a nerd. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Aaron? Thanks. I don't mind. John, what's up? How's it going? It's going well. It's going pretty well. How are you doing? Welcome to Thursday. Yo, what's up? JV, John, what's up? I feel like Flower Sermon's awfully strong, approaching Nisei Mark II. You know what? That's the thing is, like, I think everyone sees this in a Glacier deck and wants to play Nisei Mark II over this. Now, the question is if you can make an agenda suite that's like, what? 3 Flower Sermons, 3 Niseis. But then a lot of times people would rather just play Breakthrough Yagi Uda. I need to play more of this. This is probably incredibly strong. I think also, though, right now I'm really excited to play Cyberdeck Sandbox, or whatever that thing is called, just because that's a fun card. And I think in any Glacier deck, I might be more tempted to run that, because I enjoy playing it. Where are we at? Oh, we're actually still in Firefox. That's rare. I think the deck builder is still fucked up, so if we make a new Corp deck, we can't edit it. So, Danske back. Does anybody know what that means? Danske Skip back. It's Jinteki replicating perfection. Here we go. Purging is fun now? Yo, Rob, purging is so fun when you make 8 credits. I'll spend my whole turn for 8 credits. It's going okay. My desktop died, so I can't stream snipe you. Oh, no way. What happened? Like hardware failure, I take it? John's saying, I've seen a lot of success with pull dealing decks, but man, they rough. They are pretty rough, and I don't know. I think it just takes a bit of a meta swing. Like, that's kind of the thing with assets, is like most of the asset hate cards that people play. Like, what do you have? You have Hacktivist Meeting, Scrubber. I'm only aiming red cards, I'm aware. But like, you put one of those into the deck, and or 2 of them into the deck, and your matchup is so much better already. So, you know, it's something you can just kind of slot around. I don't know in RP whether you really want to play. God damn. It was like, I was playing a Geist deck and I was considering playing. I really was considering playing, what's that name of that run event that Nisei printed? It was like the last card of the first set. It's like Direct Access. I think it's called Direct Access. And I was so close to playing this just because one of the cards I really needed to play around in the GNK I was convinced was Earth Station. And this is really good against Earth Station. Especially when people do like the flip install Rashida or whatever, and they only ice HQ. And then I realized this blanks everybody's abilities, so Geist is fucking trash if you're running with this. So I don't know. I guess it makes sense thematically, but my god, there's so many things about that card that make me not want to play it. Here we go. Yeah, Direct Access, yeah. Looks like SSD just died, fortunately still under warranty. Oh, hell yeah. Hacktivist will really nuke this deck? To some extent it will, but at that point it's like if they play Hacktivist heavily, you just want to get a daily business show online and you just want to filter your draw and then just like fast events out the first agenda you can. It's definitely pretty good, but like you have 3 cricks, I think. You have 3 sponsorship. It's not the worst. Like I played against Hacktivist with the HB deck like 2 weeks ago and like you just biotic out through it. I guess this one doesn't have that many direct ways to score the hand. I considered Direct Access in regional season, but it just wasn't worth it. It is so hard and it's so weird. There are actually a couple better things about it right now. And one of the coolest things about Direct Access, if I wanted to play modernly, besides Earth Station and RP are kind of good, is the fact that this shuffles your deck. And there's a lot of decks right now that are playing like criminal decks. I don't know, playing as deck that are playing 1 or 2 copies of Buffer Drive. Decks that don't actually have strong shuffle effects. And so that is actually kind of cool, that you could lose a card or trash a card and put it on the bottom of your deck and then get access to it again. I don't know if it's actually that's compelling. There are other ways to do it, like, what is it, the machine? I always forget the name of that. The Gachapon is really good in Anarch, that shuffles. Shaper has SMC to shuffle. Criminal has Boomerang to shuffle, so maybe that's not necessary, but shuffling is kind of cool right now. Padraig, what's up? Best part of having time off work means get to watch live. Deck looks sick, Andre. Always good to see RP getting some love. How's it going, Padraig? Thanks for the kind words. Yeah. You know what? I'd rather see a bit more RP Glacier because that's kind of like a fun thing and there's a lot of setup and sometimes it's really aggressive. I don't know if people love playing against assets, and I've been playing a bit too much with assets that I don't want to, like, I don't know. You kind of want to be the meta you, like, be the meta you want to be, or whatever that saying could possibly be. I just got a bunch of cards in the mail from playing an online GK this past weekend. Shout out to Janktivist. Shout out Blue Muse. Oh, fuck yeah, John. What'd you get? Which tournament was that? Ooh, indicate action button. That's new. Thanks. You too. All right, so we're against the Cabanessa. This could be like early 2 Rezekis. If they stim hack that out, I don't know if that matters. This hand is like, it's cool that we have ice on every server that's relevant, but like 2 political dealings, we don't have Mamba Temple, we don't have Rashida, we don't have anything really good. Honestly, we could keep this hand, but I think we just want like a daily business show to Rashida. Yeah, like this is a lot better. Hacktivist is the only one current that makes me pause when it comes to banning all currents. Hi Twitch and YouTube. All right, so we have a Cortex lock. We can always guard centrals. We might actually want to guard HQ. Losing the Philotic is pretty rough, but I think we just get these 3 down. That's good enough. I just want to make it a bit harder to trash, but Kaba doesn't really have money to trash turn 1. Usually they just set up. Legwork me. Get on Twitch, John Sallier. That's what Janktivist says. Cluckots, you said Patrick? Is this our Patrick who joins you in the show? No, which Patrick? Did I say Padraig? I probably said Padraig, who's in the YouTube chat. Hot Mull, that's a good Mull, right? You mean top mom, Patrick? World's top mom, Patrick. They're accessing. This is a daily business show. They could trash it. They also trash the tech startup, so they only have 4 credits. So if they trash this, probably the Rashid is safe. A lot of people don't trash this until you res it, just so it's not credit positive. This obviously we don't want them to hit. Oh, they're checking out the Maryland. We could pre-res it. It's actually really important. We don't have that many econ cards. It looks like they're checking everything. Just install Philotic. Not very good early game. And we all kind of want a team sponsorship to fire. It's always interesting whether or not you res this, because let me move my face. The text on it is only up if we res it. So if they trash this, it wouldn't. Oh my god, we got so fucking lucky. The one they didn't run is the one they would definitely auto trash. And Beth is going to give him clicks or credits. I don't think this deck is like swimming in money. So here we can bottom 1. Sundew is okay, but we can't protect it that well. We have a breakthrough. So I think we're going to ice HQ, ice R&D, and install another card. This one's better on R&D because it does protect R&D a bit. This is also really scary because this could be lethal. And I think we just want to get another one of these ticking down because money. I brought RP Glacier with some assets to Worlds, and it was bopping bioethics, hostile DBS, and then a Nazi Aiki Architect DNA Tracker. It's a blast to play. Yeah, a lot of those decks don't run that high end of ice, so I think you could probably surprise people. But I think one of my favorite ways to play against that deck is just to be as aggressive as I can, because if you can keep their shit down, like their money falls apart. Like if they just trash all our money, we might be in a really bad spot. We got really lucky. We got a Rashida into like double Maryland. Also, we are running 6 HB cards, 3 team spawns, 3 Marylands to get our Jeeves in for free. Jeeves is an alliance card. SMC on the table. Did you know, by the way, you can like flip the reg layout to make IRL or JNet? This is something recently, and we usually did it the other way. I'm flipping it right now. I kind of like this better. This is how I play in real life. All right, and SMC could get through this. There are 3 subs. Honestly, this is okay, but they would trash it. I think we protect it. I think we just want to do 2 remotes. Problem is they could run HQ and probably break this. I don't know what their killer is right now. Like, it's kind of expensive. This actually, keeping SMCs makes this hit less hard. Sure, gamble. A gamble is important, and they're just not trashing stuff anymore. I think they might have given up. Now we have to watch out. We could lose to R&D, like a bunch of what's it called, coming down. Ooh, simulchip. A bunch of R&D interfaces might be a problem, but we're trying a fair few agendas for having a DBS on the table. Add 1 to the bottom. So I think we want to push these 3. The problem is if they get HQ, they get an agenda. Hopefully they get the medical breakthrough. And we're going to ice this up and we're going to res it, because then every chance we have to draw, we have a chance of hitting agenda. The problem is we don't have a Jeeves on the table, and without a Jeeves on the table, we can only score 3 2s. I think dealings behind tour guide, yeah, totally. I'd rather ice this up than an agenda. And we're at the point they're going to get 5 clicks, and we have no ice on archive. So eventually Jeeves will give them, Beth will give them 5 clicks, so you can just run archives and run here, and it'll just be like we're playing a blank ID. This deck doesn't have anything to poison archives, and I think actually that's fine. Oh yeah, you see, this is what we lose to. I think that's honestly totally fine. Oh, they actually say runner basic action card? That's new. They also now used up all their MU, so this Cortex lock is dead. A cool thing with this is we're going to see the top of the deck, so we know whether to political dealings or not. But yeah, this is kind of the pressure. Could ice Philotic and put Paul deal behind it later? Yeah, we totally could. It's a problem, like we're gonna have to jam this behind ice for sure, because we don't really have a way to score these from hand. They could just let this fire, honestly. Just let them see deeper. And they're not gonna hit a snare or anything, right? Like they're not actually accessing. This is a Stargate run. Yeah, Mirror Morph is implemented now. I think that was part of it. Oh, super cool. The thing is also, like, I don't want to score Philotic turn 1. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe I'm trying to get too much value. Oh, actually, we're not going to know what we're going to draw with Paul dealings, because we're probably going to shuffle this Maryland in. So it's actually going to be 3 new cards. Fire all subroutines. Okay, here we go. Mama Temple to the bottom of R&D? No, just because if they trash Mama Temple, it's fine. And it's It's like, it's totally fine, and it's not an agenda. That's all good. All right, so we're gonna see the top 3 cards of the deck. We could choose not to shuffle Maryland, and it's Mamba Temple, Tour Guide, Flower Sermon. So I assume they're gonna just ditch the Flower Sermon. I think the best case scenario is something like Bizarre, where we like score with Paul dealings, and then we like team sponsorship the Sermon back into here. I don't know. Trashing the Tour Guide also is pretty relevant, but they actually went for the Flower Sermon. And we're gonna just use this so we get our value. It's basically getting no credits. Ditching Tour Guide has value for the runner. I think, yeah, destroying Tour Guide might have been right there. So we're gonna res this just because there is a chance, because we're gonna shuffle with Maryland. We're actually not gonna draw those cards. Maybe shuffling with Maryland here is bad. Select one card to bottom of R&D. We're gonna keep this one just because it's good on R&D. Or sorry, it's good on, yeah, it's good on R&D. Crick actually would have been fine too. HQ is really shitty here. I'm gonna go for the Jeeves just on the basis that we get a 4-2, we can score it. -1 cred. Oh, I spent too much. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, I thought this was 2 to res. Whoops. Yeah, thank you, chat. Yeah, this is 1 to res. We actually took money for that. I was thinking of Jeeves, which is 2. You res dealings though, so it fixed it? Oh yeah, you're totally right. Actually. Oh, no, but they trashed it first and I didn't pre-res it. Sorry if I hit the mic. Right, like I could have actually pre-resed it, but I fucked it up. You're right, I should have resed this at the same window because it was their 5th click. There was no reason not to. Now you're at 10? What the fuck? 12, okay, wait, this is correct. Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right, well, whatever, they're giving it to us. We'll take it. Clean slate. Oh, Ace House Pawn Shop, that's a restricted card. That doesn't really matter that much. We're not weak to Film Critic or anything like that. And they are slowing down a bit. They don't have a lot of money. We can res the Jeeves. We don't really need to do it now until we need to do it. Simon chips might mean, I don't know, like cash doesn't really make sense. So they could pull out Harbingers, but it doesn't make a lot of sense either. So we can just shuffle with the Maryland. Yeah, why not? Install Yagi Uda. Yeah, this is huge because our sponsorship will fire. So this goes to the bottom. So we're going to res the Jeeves. We're going to do triple advance. We could do quad advance here. Honestly, quad advance is, I don't know if we get the value from Yagi Uda with the quad advance. And then we can install a card. We could install the Flower Sermon. It's not particularly good. We can install it behind the tour guide. That's actually kind of cool, and that saves it. That's probably good enough. Like, obviously the political dealings is good. Whatever, we'll do this. And we could advance it once, so if they trash the Jeeves, we're okay. We could also draw once. Oh, fuck me. That's terrible. Team Spo dealings back? Yeah, after. I was hoping to draw to knock an agenda just so HQ wouldn't be 100% agenda hit. Because right now they run through HQ and it does nothing. Oh, they sold SMC, never mind. Dave Clot window, don't forget. Oh, I totally did forget. I didn't even ask. Whoops. Seabag, what's up? Hola, in Mexico on vacay watching. Must watch streaming. Hey, enjoy your vacation. That's fucking awesome. Welcome. Yeah, Roquette, I totally forgot. Oh, Reaver. So that's 4 influence, and then they probably have 2 or 3 Harbingers. Now they are playing Cyberdelia, which I fucking love, because this is a slow card, and this does nothing against assets. Okay, well, at least this is good. Yeah, we'll shuffle the Maryland. 1 to the bottom. I don't know if we need the Sundew, but another piece of ice would probably be okay. So we're going to quad advance this. This only has 3 subs now. So we're gonna score the Flower Sermon, and so now we can put Apollo dealings in server 8, which I think is important just because Flower Sermon works so well with it. We still need to score 2 more agendas. We don't have any 3/2s. When I played a version of this sort of asset spam deck, I actually played what's it called? Clones Are Not People. I think that's what it's called, which I think is actually really good in this sort of deck because a lot of times with Jeeves you can score 3/2 and have an extra click to play the currents. I like it a lot, but this deck is playing no operations whatsoever. I think it's pretty cool that almost all the acid decks, none of them run diversified portfolio, but it's like such a win more card. Cyber sort of does something against RP since you have to run a non-acid first. What's Cyber? Oh, Cyber Delia? Yeah, it's, I guess so. But like it's not any better than Rizeki, and Rizeki's cheaper, and it's better against Clot. Oh, they're rejigging Rizeki they pulled from their deck. Alright, so this is good. Now they're getting money. And our money is not good. So we're gonna Flower Sermon. 1 card to the bottom, okay. Choose a card in HQ, move to the top of R&D. Oh yeah, right. I don't know what the options are. Okay, here we go. So GG. It's not. It totally isn't. But like, you see how fast this thing is? And I think at this point we probably just res the Rashida. They have to deal with it. We have another click. Actually, I didn't realize we had another click because we probably would have done the Mumba because the Mumble can res the Maryland. And we have no money, so they could just run HQ and win. We have everything in hand though. Just install Flower Sermon Dealings at an end of turn. Wait. Oh yeah, because you can use this to put a card on top of R&D. Oh my god, that's good. You use this to put a card from hand like a Philotic on top of your deck, and then you use that, and then you use Flower Sermon again. Yeah, we 100% win. We're just short 1 credit. We're literally short 1 credit. If we installed the Mumba Temple, we would be able to do it. Yeah, if we installed the Mumba Temple instead of the Rashida. If the Rashida lives, we win. Wait, you can use FS to put an agenda already in hand on top of R&D? Does it have to be one of the 2 cards you draw? I don't think so. Reveal the top cards of R&D, draw 2, add 1 card from HQ. No, it's from HQ. You'll notice this one doesn't say from HQ. It says add 1 of the drawn cards. So you can totally do it. Oh, I don't mean to advance agendas with John with the Mumba. I mean just to res the Maryland, so it actually is a 2 credit or 1 credit gain. Because right now this isn't a 1 credit gain. It's neutral. All right, well. No. It's always Mumba Temple on top. Always. Mumba Temple, Flower Sermon, Crick. So it's very hard for them to win because they only have 3 more clicks. And we can always like hide the 1 agenda if they run HQ on top of R&D again. It's risky though. Well, then they have to break this, and it doesn't look like they can. I think they have to go trash the Rashida. Yeah, we totally fucked up. We just need 1 more credit. We should have clicked for credit, not installed there. I didn't realize you could put cards on top of your deck with Flower Sermon. That's insane. Damn, that's good. Oh, wait. We have to also protect this. Okay, well, now we have no money. If the Rashida lives, we win. They need to trash the Rashida. Okay. Yeah, we're not credit perfect. We just click for 3 here. So credit, 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 and then we'll just install this. Actually, we could keep it in hand so we have an agenda and not it. I don't know if we're actually going to need this. Like, I don't think we res anything. Like, this is useless. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it as a card in hand. We could lose this. Like, it's not impossible. But yeah, I think we fucked up. If we just clicked for credits instead of installing this shit, we'd be okay. I guess we still need to res a tour guide. But yeah, installing the Mumba over the Rashida was a winning play. We would have won from there. Because we could have res that. Actually, probably not. All right, they're going in. We could res the envelope, but I'd rather them hit R&D than our hand. No further action. Okay. Also, like, we could put an agenda on top of the deck and then bury it with Yagura. Wait. Why doesn't it... Oh. Oh. Hey, Andre, listening while making dinner. Chris, enjoy your dinner. What are you making? Okay. Jeeves, Byroid, Tour Guide, Sundew. Okay. None of these matter. I think they'll trash the Tour Guide. What is this in Maryland? Okay. Yeah, Tour Guide down. Alright, now we 100% win. Trashing the Jeeves actually sometimes is worth it, just because this lets us score 5 2s from hand, or 4 2s. Alright, so this is what we do. Flower Sermon. Put a card on top of R&D, we put the Philotic. Oh, bottom of R&D first, sorry. DBS fired first. Philotic. And we start a turn. Ha, it was there anyways. New remote. No thanks. Whatever. They can't clot us? Well, in theory, they could clot us. We could have set it up a different way to get on top of the end of the turn, but that's it. That's a good game. Wow, Flower Sermon's so nutty. Thanks for the game. Yeah, I totally didn't realize that. Because you fired the net sub by itself from the ice. Oh, did I actually just click on it and say do a net? Oh, maybe, yeah. I could have just done that instead of hitting that again. Yo, that is absolutely crazy. I didn't realize how cool that was that you could put a card on top. I assumed it was one of the cards you've drawn, but now you can basically just set up political dealings. That's why this deck runs 3 of them and it wants to protect them early. And you see the value of these cards. Like, this just controls your sermons. This controls your draws with everything else with Rashida. And we basically got everything down. And these assets are like so good. Like, res cost to trash cost ratios after running Essential is so strong. Getting the crick on Archives would be ideal. They'd have to break it. They can't run Archives to steal it otherwise, and the 6 strength code gate is a real big thing. Now, there are a lot of agendas. Like, they could have ran HQ a whole bunch. Like, I don't know if they realized this was a Cortex lock. This deck has no ice they have to fear. Interestingly, like, I think the Yaguru is really cool just because the top card of R&D to the bottom is like a cool thing because you can fire a Flower Sermon to bury a card from HQ if they let this fire. That's kind of interesting. But like this deck, I don't know. This is really good because it's like a face check that matters. I guess there's no other slots. Maybe like, I don't know. Cortex Lock is good because it is scary in the early game and you have to respect it. It eventually dies. It's still actually kind of expensive to break. But after that, maybe, I don't know. Engram Flush probably doesn't have a spot on this deck. That's super cool. Pressure cooker, braised chicken thighs and potatoes. Yeah, that sounds pretty hearty. Yeah, that's wild. I didn't realize how good Flower Sermon is in that deck. That's so cool. Yeah, we just have enough end runs, one of each type. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm going to actually try and play this. I'm really excited for it. It was the same player that came in second. Percomus and Pincel both played this Geist deck. Engram Flush is really good against Apocalypse, so mean it's worth considering. That's true, and like the deck is weak to Apocalypse for sure. Like we have no way to make a run considered unsuccessful, and we're not that good at icing everything. So that would be a problem. But like we didn't go full asset spam. It's not like we had like 10 assets. We had 4. Still though, that's totally a point. I hate the Cortex Lock and I never respect it. I think Pat has a really good story where he put it into like a Gagarin deck for no reason besides it's like a strong ice and it was getting wins in the top cut of like regionals. This was like 2016, 2015. More or less than Hagen. Yeah, it's 2 influence too, right? And Engram Flush is 1 influence. Like you can play that in any deck and it reveals their grip and does like net damage. Like it's so good. I'm so excited about this deck because it is not what I would have built. I didn't do anywhere near enough testing to come to this, and it is so cool. It is so cool. So this is a Geist deck. If you're not familiar with Geist, one of my favorites, lets you draw cards when you trash things, and we're running a lot of cards that say trash on it. And on top of that, It's running all the cards that we had the chance of revealing or spoiling when it came to Scoops Week, but it does things way different than I would generally play Geist, which is cool. It says NWE Geist. What means NWE? It's apparently their name of their team. I don't know what it stands for. I think it's like Pincel and Percomus and probably some other German players. Never wins ever? Really? I like Hagen. I don't respect it. I don't respect Hagen. I respect it too much now just because Pat keeps trashing my fucking Amakua. All right, so cool things about this deck. Firstly, it runs 3 Diversion of Fun. It also runs Bravado, which is really cool because this is one of those econ cards that is, it's a run card, which is really good. It forces interaction. Now, problem with Geist sometimes is getting that early money, and this is a good way to do that. You can face check, you can do stuff like that, and it's just good. It's arguably, in some ways, better than Dirty Laundry, just because, I don't know, it's not a setup card exactly, but it's so good in the mid to late game. This deck also runs 2 Hostages, a card that I'm never brave enough to play in Geist, and I kind of want to just high roll and install my tech traders, which never happens, so I get why this exists. But on top of that, this is where it starts to get very interesting. I think 3 Boomerang makes a lot of sense in Geist, and I've been doing that. But 3 Masterwork and 3 Prognostic Q Loop is where this gets like buck wild. Absolutely buck wild. Of course, these are both unique cards, so it just means that we want this to set up. And basically, from my understanding of reading the description here, they just fire Prognostic every fucking turn. Every runner's turn, every corpse turn. Like, the chance of it hitting is pretty high. There's like, what, 24 cards that it could hit? That's like half the deck, more than. And you basically just do that over and over again to get the free draws. I'm not misreading that, right? The whole engine considers Masterwork, Q-Loop, and Tech Trader. From there, even Haley would blush at the amount of click compression. It's a free install, and again, it's hardware programs, and we have 3 technical writers. It's a trash card in Geist. And you can use Prognostic to see the cards. You can plan the future. You can get the Boomerangs down mid-run. Masterwork forces you to draw, which is fantastic. This also doesn't play a bunch of the other cards that I think find their way in Geist a lot. I've been struggling to afford an early DJ Fenris. This doesn't have it. This runs Gabhali, which I think is better than Kongomato despite being more expensive, and it runs Grappling Hook. Grappling Hook is super good with Simulchip. It also runs regular breakers like Spending Influence for Corroder, and then it has Begulter and Amina. Amina very expensive, but very good against certain decks, especially ones with a lot of the mid to high code gates. And then we have 1 copy of the back for that recursion, and I think the coolest thing is we have Stargate, which I've never ever seen in the Geist deck. Like, I think all the Geist decks I've ever played basically ran like 6 spy cameras or 5 spy cameras, which is very good pressure, very good money, very good card draw, very good with technical writer and prognostic and masterwork. But on top of that, they would run like maybe Hushuk modernly. Back in the day, they used to run like deep data mining, stuff like that, but it was never a card like this that puts pressure every turn. And this is not like, pressure every turn isn't amazing when it comes to like Gabhali and Grappling Hook, but it is amazing when it comes to the fact that you actually have legitimate breakers. That's really cool. Yo, what's up, Coca-Cola? Yeah, this is such an interesting build because I don't think I would have tried a deck like this, being like even in my Geist deck, I had 2 Prognostics and I was like, that's a unique card. It's really good when I get it, but I'll cut down to 1 just so it's not a dead draw. And like, here they're like, oh, fuck, you need to turn 1 because you need to set up. And I think that's right because I'm struggling with Geist to set up. And also, they're actually running real breakers. And a lot of Geist decks that I've been playing were maybe running Amakua, but they were running mostly like Grappling Hook, Gabali, Kongomato, and then like Damara Abigail. And they were struggling so hard to deal with decks that ran things like Border Control and Nisei Mark II and aggressive rushy stuff. And this helps a lot. A single back, I'd maybe go to 2. I need to test it, but like, I believe it. This deck did well. The thing is, like, with Stargate, you can close the game a lot sooner. Like, the problem I was having with Geist is that I needed more spy cameras just because I couldn't afford to run R&D regularly, and so I needed like 6 more looks at the top of the deck. So, yeah. It's cool. Every Q-Loop hit is 1 credit to save 2 clicks, 3 if it's a hardware, and that's ignoring what happens if it's trashable. Yeah, it's so cool. It is so cool. I'm really in on this, and I don't think I ever would have come to this. Also, Simulchip, by the way, which is really good. This is really good because you can reinstall your Grappling Hooks for free. You can install breakers that you lost, and this is a card you can recur, and it's also hardware, and it's cheap. This is super cool. This deck probably does struggle against assets, and I don't know, you kind of see that a lot of times where someone like, I'm going to run an asset deck and then run a deck that's not good against assets because I don't expect there to be a lot of assets. This deck is probably really bad against assets, but at least you have Stargate, which can close the game. Hey, Julian's playing. I think this is really cool. Yo, what's up, Lopair? How's it going, man? Back with Boomerang is pretty infinite. You don't even need Back with Boomerang to be infinite. You just need Prognostic. Prognostic fires when you run. You literally have to do nothing. If you have Prognostic, every turn you run, you get a back on it. So like, it's arguably infinite. The thing is, like, the back caps out. Like, once it has 6 tokens on it, there's not like 12 trash cards you want to put back in the deck. Actually, maybe there are. There's not 16. Yeah, I don't know. No, I mean you get a counter on back for every Boomerang. Oh yeah, totally. But like, as soon as you have a Prognostic down, if you're running, you get a counter. Like, it's super simple. Dan stream playing Geist. Yo, Pincel, what's up? A trick with Simon Chip. You can refresh Stargate to do it twice in a turn, and you can discard Amina and use it to get back for a net cost of 1 later. Oh, that's disgusting. Also, congrats. That's so gross, right? Like, you throw out your cards on purpose so you can reinstall them with, like, you know, the credits you get back from the Simon Chip on top of, like, the credits you get back. Oh, damage. We open with 2 tech traders. We have a technical writer, which is really good. I think against Jinteki P, all we really want is a Stargate, and that could probably close the game. We have no ice destruction, so like Kakugo is going to be a bit annoying, so I guess the back really needs to go the distance in this. But Geist is actually kind of really good against damage decks because Punitive is hard to land with Link and the fact that you can draw mid-run. This deck also doesn't run Sports Hopper, and it probably doesn't need it considering all the click compression it gets from everything else. But like, all my Geist decks I played for the last 2-3 years had like 3 Sports Hoppers in it. Yeah, Jinteki HP, that's going to be hard. Pincel's well known for his Geist decks with real breakers. That's totally true, isn't it? No Geist decks are running a shirt that actually buttons up. Not necessary. All right, so this is where, like, you know, shit gets fucky. Like, what is this? I don't know. Could you run? I guess. I don't know. We have to respect. I think we just set up and hope for the late game, right? I think we install 2 of those. Obviously, a Prognostic would be pretty sweet here. Also, we do have, like, spy camera, so seeing the top of our ND is pretty good. We know when it's a snare or whatever else. Oh, man. We could do Doof Run It, but we don't have enough clicks. If that was in our opening hand, we'd be golden. You just get counters from Prague. Yeah, you just get it from Prague for sure. My wife is a technical writer. I showed her the card and she said 0 influence. That's about right. Oh, that's rough. Oh, it's like they heard us. Like, fuck. The diversion, you can run this because there's no trap that doesn't take any credits to trash. I'm imagining this is a Hokusai or a price tag. The fact that they're not flipping this could mean Ronin. It could also just mean NGO front. But at least the game slowed down a bit. I'd check this, I think. This is really good against Mouseless. No. Hassle Knives, there we go. So we can take 1 net damage. We got the Amina in the trash, which means we can simul chip it back for pretty cheap. The condition on this is a card has to be trashed. Net damage is not trashed, is it? So I don't know what the fuck this is. That's really good. So hey, we're off to the races. Most of the things we can install for Prognostic, we probably should have fired Prognostic here. Too late. We should have probably done it on our turn. I'm assuming this is a Hokusai. Oh, it says installed program. Okay, RTFC. Yeah, trash installed program. Okay, that's that. No 0 credit trap gets wrecked by Ghost Branch. Yo, they can Ghost Branch me all they want. Man, fucking 1 advanced cards. They don't scare me. Install Stargate. No thanks. I think we'll draw it. We need to get that Hokusai out of there for sure. Man, fucking double diversion. I think we just click 2 here. I don't know what we want to do. If we lose the damage, obviously we simul chip it back. Getting the simul chip down is probably pretty important. And early back is also one of the things we'd want to see, but like, we don't mulligan out of 2 tech traders, as much as this is not exactly an economic game. Genetic sequencing, false flange, ghost branch. Okay. Okay. Are they on lockdown? If we lose an Amina, are we fucked? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, man. So this is kill switch. It says trace after an agenda scored or stolen, do 1 brain damage. We spent 2 credits on this. We don't have Link. Yeah, Gene Splicer, right? No need to use Q loop if you don't know what's on top. You can run something for guaranteed value. Okay, so you don't do it blindly, do you? I was assuming you did. So this has to be NGO into its thing to. Oh, they could do credit in advance, I guess. I guess we play that, but like we really want something to go with this. This is super awkward. So we can pop this for 5 credits and a card. And honestly, at this point, it's probably better than clicking for credits. Yeah, there we go. We called that an NGO friend. So it looks like we're going to score something here. Oh, never mind. Oh, they still could. So it looks like we're taking brain damage. So it's NGO friend Kusanagi. Okay. Shikyu, fine. Snare and Viral. That's scary. Viral is really scary. Okay, so that could be NGO, Kusanagi, Shikyu, Snare, Viral weaponization. None of those we have to run now. Besides Kusanagi, actually. That'd be okay. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if we pop this. I think we kind of want to pop this just on the basis that, like, it would be good. Just to get 5 credits and a card. Only if you're very far ahead and know that there's a lot of targets left. Oh, if we do it blindly, yeah. Okay. Otherwise, like, we're gonna click for credits right here, which is pretty awkward. The thing is, like, we have 6 cameras in our deck, which have been sweet. Okay, well, at least this is something. Fuck! Never lucky. Okay. I wonder if we're actually worried about, like, doing things with, what's it called? Masterwork drawing through our deck too heavily. So this has to be a Hokusai, right? We just need to clear this. We could probably do Grappling Hook into Siphon. Yeah, we just need to get a credit here. I think we'll do Spy Camera, Grappling Hook, Siphon. I don't know what they can do with money. Like, they didn't show us a punitive. So this could easily be a Kusanagi. It also could be a Viral, which would be kind of shitty. The thing is, they didn't show us an advanceable trap. So, like, I think we 100% run this. Like, worst case, it's an NGO front. That was a card they installed. Yeah, okay, so it's a Kusanagi. Whatever. We're going to take a brain damage. And a net damage. Alright, well, we want to keep at least this. This would be good too. Let's lose 1 diversion. Fuck. Shit. Alright. Celebrity gift. Not amazing. Oh, we already installed our hardware. What the fuck? This is rough. This is really rough. Yeah, that's so rough. We've been playing pretty clumsy on the opening. I think we should have had Faith. That's a second celebrity gift. At least they're going to show us probably their whole hand. I think we know Snare, Viral, Shikyu, NGO. Oh, wow. That hasn't been scrolling for a while. Use your chip to turn if they're trash a program from hand, right? It has to be an installed program. So Celeb Gift, NGO, Shikyu, Snare, Viral. So we can run anything they advance. And they drew 1 unknown card. And we're assuming this the top of the deck is still. We could do Kabali into Diversion. Like, what kills us? Anansi? Well, now we can set up to do that on HQ. Oh, I guess. I don't know. This gives them a turn to ice it. Doesn't feel great. You can always sack Stargate for hook. Oh man, Stargate though is our best card. I guess we'd have a second one, but like, I'm worried. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't ever use my silent chips aggressively enough. I always end games with them. Let me move my face also. Okay, so this could be one of 2 unknown cards. I think we're gonna go check it. Street Peddler, Street Peddler. Okay, so we have no value from Prognostic. And I don't think we install Street Peddler this game. It's a lot of money, but it also like mills us. Oh, it's an agenda. It's a Viral weaponization. Alright, cool. Alright, turn this shit off. This is 5 influence, mind you. It's a Chiashi. Motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh, this could have more than 2 subs. I guess we could always panic and do the Simul Chip Stargate thing. We just need to really trash the Hokusai. I'm worried that they're going to put the Chiashi on R&D and then we'll be in a pretty bad spot. Like, we really can't encourage that. Alright, and our boomerang's not gonna give value. Hey, I don't know. I don't want to install another Street Peddler. Here, I think we could prognostic. What's the chance of hitting? We lost 2 Gabalis. Alright, we're at 3 points though, and we haven't seen restricted. They could be an Obokata. I think with 3 hand sizes, we might be on Obokata. Alright, they're jamming. That's probably Chiashi. Ooh, it's another one. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. Do you want to install a boomerang? Apparently not. I'm gonna start with the Siphon play, because then they can't res a Chiashi. It's a boomerang into a Masterwork. Possibly a snare. This could easily be a snare or Shikyu. Like, we have no real reason to run it. We've seen most of their hand. I think we want to snare. If they res a Hokusai, how bad is it? I guess we lose to like Philotic. And what is it? It's boomerang into... Huh. Just go Stargate after trashing Hokusai? Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know, but we died a snare here. No thanks. At least if they res this, like, they'll have no money. This easily could be an NGO, but they sow the second NGO in hand. Alright, here's a Hokusai. Oh, actually could be a prize sec. It's a Mwanza. Oh, fuck me. Did not expect that. Stargate would have been so much better. Oh my god, it's a Mwanza. 3 additional cards after accessing. Gain 2 for each card accessed. Oh, we're so fucked. Gotta draw up with chip? Yeah, we do. But we can do that before our turn ends. Here it's too late. We've agreed to access. We can respond to this, can't we? They can res that, we can respond to it. Thinking. So what do we die? Like, they can hit 1 snare. They can't hit 2 snare. We'll have more money than them, so this kill switch trace isn't that important. So what do we die to? Like, we died into snare, into literally anything. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to, and then we can bring it back. So what are we bringing back? Yeah, snare into agenda kills, yeah, for sure. I totally get that. We could also pop this Simul chip. I guess we need to, but then we have to play the whole game without a fucking... I'm gonna risk it. Like, how many cards do we see? Like, I feel like it's gonna be so much harder to win if we don't have a Stargate. Okay, let's try not die. Prana Condenser. Fuck you. Alright, here's an agenda. You have the back to get the Simul chip back? I understand that. I don't know. This is a bit aggressive for sure. It's a Project Kusanagi. God damn it, that's damage. They're spending to trace 4. Okay, so we'll pay 3. Got it. Another Prana. Ah! Sting. Oh, and they're gonna get 1 billion credits, so we actually could die to 1 strength punitive? Seems unlikely. Do we know what's on top of our deck? I think it's still a Masterwork, right? So it's not like we can like prognostic out. It's a Masterwork. We didn't shuffle our deck, did we? We died to a Sting in the remote. Yeah, we died to a Sting in the remote. Oh, we don't have to do that. Hold on. Whoops. Because we did already trash a card. That's super cool. Okay, this is fun. Bring back Stargate and go ham. Yeah, totally. Boomerang is unique. Yeah, it is unique, but you are able to over-install unique cards besides what's it called? Agendas. Now the Chiashi on server 6 is live because we gave them a lot of credits. And they also just went through 10 influence of their deck. It's an NGO, okay. Okay, so the money didn't matter that much. And they could jam here. They could just ice up R&D. And apparently we did shuffle our deck. So we could prognostic here. Don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a Prana? I don't know. We're gonna do this for sure. Prognostic. What is it? Masterwork, grappling. Okay. Good game. Do we win? I think we win. Oh wait, no, it's Chrysalis on top. Hold on. Oh, I fucked that up. We just trashed a Chrysalis. Wait a second. No, we just trashed a Chrysalis, we win. Wait, what's the order? What? You can override hardware. I thought you could. Yeah, you can. How's it going, Anthony? Undo turn? Do you mind? Like, obviously there, we just trash, the crystals and we run and we win in one. Give me back up one click. Yeah, I'm gonna try the undo turn. Okay. I just hit no for all of those. Okay, so Crystal's the top. And now we just run R&D and we win. It's fine, the Monza will save you. Yeah, the Monza is gonna save us here. Sometimes Monza causes you to lose. Hey, good game. Sorry. I'm sorry I trashed the Prana. I wanted to see that. Yeah. Yeah. Rezal. Okay, so we gotta see what this all is. So we called that right as a Chiashi. That is a Prana. Ooh, there it is. This is a Chrysalis, which they didn't bother resing, which makes sense because we actually draw a card and get 3 credits off of it, and then it means this boomerang won't be recurred. And in the archives, they threw out 1 Breach Dome and a Mwanza. Because they don't need 2. I was actually not expecting Mwanza. Mwanza's so scary. I think I've seen this more in punitive lists, things that run 3-pointers. Should have stuck that Chiashi on R&D. Yeah, I was worried about that. Went for the diversions, but that was... Alright, that kind of worked out. I'll try another one of this. There's obviously a curve to piloting this, and like even using the simul chips aggressively is really important. And where is the back? Like, it's a problem how far the back is. The back isn't a connection, so you can't tutor with hostage. So it, I don't know. The thing is, like, you can always just run and jack out with this thing to get counters. It just is like pretty slow. All right, cool. If you're just tuning in, by the way, my name's Andre. Welcome to Matchball Grid. Maybe you're new to this channel. Maybe you're new to the game. I know the game is getting actually a lot of press recently. Where was it? Was it on the Rock Paper Shotgun board game column? But this is Dicebreaker Rock Paper Shotgun? I think it is. Yeah, there was an article about this, and it actually talks about Nisei. They brought up criticism against Nisei. I think they actually talked to Duncan, talking about like what people think they don't do well and do well. But it's a really cool article talking about like the future of Netrunner, and I hope a lot of people see this. This doesn't mention Jinteki.net, I don't think, which is strange considering there's a lot of Netrunner going on there, and I think that needs to be highlighted. But it's really cool when it gets attention from you know, a lot of people, because there's not a lot of news. Like, if you don't cover Nisei, it's not like FFG who sends actually like, I wonder if Nisei actually sends like press briefs or whatever they're called, press reports to people. Yo, night Aaron, thanks for dropping by. Good luck with your computer. That's super cool to see that there. There's also a clip, and I think it's really cool, that was posted on our Netrunner, which was day 9, talking about Netrunner and how he knows so many people who like card games enjoy Netrunner heavily and still play it modernly, which I think is totally true. I think that this game will probably be played for kind of ever, just because it's pretty unique. All right, we're gonna do one more of this. I think the deck, the name of the stream on YouTube is the Suitcase. So we're gonna try a Null deck. Ooh, Blue Sun. That actually can be pretty difficult. Boomerang is not amazing just because a lot of their ice, if you want to stop an overstate AI, hey, thanks, you too, would have 3 subroutines, like a lot of stuff like, what's it called, Orion, Curtain Wall isn't around. So what do people do? Orion and Chiashi? Those are kind of hard to deal with. Having an early Crowder is kind of good, but you really need burst money, and we can't really face check into a Chiashi and Orion early game. Actually, Orion is pretty easy. Boomerang plus Gabali is a good way to do it, but I think we're going to mulligan just for tech traders because that's important. And we have an early back and double tech raider. Maybe we can just get far enough with Prog Q. Love the folks in Minnesota are still doing events at the FFG Center. Yeah, somebody said there's an event at the FFG Center, which is super cool. Install hedge fund. Okay, cool. So we can kind of set up a bit. So we want to get some money down, some hardwares down. We have the prognostic Q. Unfortunately, if we run like right now, it can maybe be a bit tricky for us to steal SDS because if we're using our grappling hooks to go through ice. But the cool thing about SDS is we can always just like simul chip things back. I'd love to know what kind of deck this is. We have no information right now, but they haven't played an early building blocks or OAI, so it feels okay. And we just need a Gabali to do Gabali grappling hook to get through the OAI. Ooh, ice on R&D or sorry, upgrade on R&D. Assuming it's a Chrysium, that's good against Stargate. Maybe you're expecting a one. What's it called? You know the one. Hoochik. All right, at least these two can get through an early. I don't know if we install the back early. I guess we do, but like we have no money right now. This is where having like the clutch, I guess how much is it's like a 4 credit play if you bravado into HQ. But sometimes you can run R&D and they res a big ice because they think they can bounce it. And then maybe you can get a siphon off. I don't know. Afshar and HQ sucks to face check. So would, I guess we have a hardware installed. It's not the worst. Advanceable ice. Oh, beans. Okay, advanceable ice I never think makes a lot of sense of Blue Sun, but this makes me think this is a Red Planet Couriers deck, which... Fuck me, do I hate that archetype. Oh, this is okay, I guess. We have a camera, a doof, and a masterwork. The masterwork is good because the fire spy camera is also good. I think the masterwork is better for a setup. Yeah, there we go. That accelerates us a fair bit. From here, we can't really install anything. Well, so I think we're gonna click for a credit and throw out a prognostic. And we're still in pretty good space to contest if we have to an early OAI. For those who don't know, Red Planet Couriers. Oh, there we go, it's building blocks. So they're going to show us a barrier from HQ, install it, and res it for free. There's the Orion. Now, this actually only has one subroutine that really matters, the end the run. So it's very easy for us to boomerang this. That's kind of one of the cool things. If they do building blocks or OAI, we know what we need to boomerang because it's going to be face up, which is good. But they're going to bounce us to get a 15 credit or a 10 credit with building blocks. We could diversion here if we had it, just to force a res. Again, this could easily be an Afshar. Even like an Enquete would be annoying. But we do have the boomerang to deal with it. Whew. Oh, that's good. This is really awkward. We probably shouldn't have snapped and installed that. I think we'd rather install this. No, probably not. I think we just want to run and pop the grappling hook relatively soon. Man, this hand is hilarious. Ominous is actually kind of good. Afshar is good against it. But this actually breaks. How much does it break Orion for? 8? 6? It's not the worst. We can recur that if we need to. All right, so they bounced again with big money. They could easily be a punitive deck. A lot of times they're maybe even running government takeover if they are what's it called, Red Planet Couriers deck. We can kind of see what they draw. There's the OAI, so we can definitely break that. We just have to do grappling hook plus because this we have to, what do we have to do? All subroutines? If all it's subroutines. Okay, so this is a bit harder, right? Because we have to get through 2 pieces of ice to do it. Can we do it? We're gonna have unlimited money if we don't. Could also be hard-hitting news, which we're kind of fucked. I like how they ice this. I think that's pretty smart. What does this say? This says all subroutines, right? How's Blue Sun with Uprising? It's been out over the last couple of months. I think it's, I don't know if it got anything that's directly amazing. They got, actually no, they have an asset that's pretty good, but it already can bounce itself, so maybe that's not amazing. I don't know if there's anything that's that good. The fact that Colossus came back is kind of cool. How's it going, Steven? Yo, what's up? Trace5, how you doing? Hey, who am I talking to? Is this Kelf? Okay, so we're thinking here. I don't think we can contest it. We just don't have enough money on the setup here. What can we use? Like, what would be really good off the top? Tech traders would be good. Or sorry, street peddlers would be good. Spy cameras would be good. But in theory, we're kind of set up. A diversion also be pretty sweet here because I think we just do boomerang diversion HQ. No, that's good enough. We have the Stargate, but again, I'm assuming this is something bad for us. And I don't want to pre-install. I guess we'll pre-install this because we have no reason to show that we have a boomerang. But they're gonna have a lot of money, so punitive is a problem. With punitive, we can always just like Stargate and like trash their agendas and never steal them. We have to watch out for preemptive, and a lot of times these decks will run preemptive because not only is it a good card, but a lot of these operations are pretty strong. Like obviously Overstate AI, mass comms, building blocks. But they have 34 credits. 34. Hey, we have 0, but a lot to pop. It's Kelf. It's really late here. But all Trace5 are huge fans of yours. All of our viewers too. So try to catch your stream live now. Oh, that's very kind. Enjoy your evening. It's like probably like what? 6? No. 3, 4 in the morning? They're jamming. Easily could be anything. What's on top of your deck? It's a Surveyor. That's a good boomerang target. Alright, hopefully we can just continue to set up. I should actually not drawn because Simulchip would have given us a draw with Masterwork. Yeah, that was really clumsy. I shouldn't have done that. First time I've had this much money. It's good money. If they score a 3-2 here like an Atlas, I'm probably okay with it. Okay, what do we throw out? Boomerangs seem pretty good. We know they have a Surveyor coming up, so they're going to place it. We're not getting triggers on the back yet, which is a bit unfortunate. We can always run, but hard-hitting news is kind of a problem. I think we need to pop one of these and go. The Bravado is good. We could easily Bravado run HQ. I don't know how exciting that sounds. Throwing this out actually might be okay because we can grab it with Simulchip. I'm going to throw this out. I think we have enough money probably on these two. It's 4 midnight. The emoji was not what I was going for. Jeez. So you couldn't avoid the Geist type train. No, I'm really excited to always play Geist. Like, I don't know. Maybe you know that I like Geist that much. And this deck list is like wild. I just don't think we're operating it the way that it's meant to. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's actually being advanced. Slow roll 5-3. I guess we run. I guess we do run. It's been a while and they haven't filtered their draw. Yeah, what's on top of the stack? Spy camera, hostage. Okay, spy camera's good. Manually place 1 counter. So that's a Whoredom. So this will draw the spy camera, which we don't have another way to get money, which is fine. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I didn't do that at the right window. Consulting visit. Okay. Could be punitive, could be hard-hitting news. All that shit is really scary. It's obviously just a good card in maybe they wanted like OAI or building blocks or mass comms. But like now we're in a pretty hard spot. This actually could be reversed. That would be terrifying. This is probably a Surveyor. SDS drone deployment. That's on top of their deck. That's good to know. We could also die to double punitive pretty easily. Like obviously our money's kind of shit. Let's make them spend a bit maybe. We can trash this to we could actually do this here. Yeah, whatever. It's a Colossus. So this is going to give us 1 tag and trash 1 installed program. Or, yeah, I guess we might as well break it at this point. To not break. Pop Tech ready to help with hard-hitting news? Yeah, I think we have to. Now we have to reinstall something with the SDS, which is good. It's going to draw us too many cards. But we need to install a card. I think we just tried. We probably are going to end up dying to what's it called? To punitive. That's all good. How's it going, Functor, by the way? What's up? This is gonna give us money. Ooh, another spy camera, that's cute. This is gonna also give us more money for our tech raiders. So I'm gonna reinstall the, I guess this is our only option, huh? Unrise up, I'm assuming it's a maybe this is really good in Wayland. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we can't react to it. So we're gonna take a tag. Oh, we're fucked. Okay. So we'll just run this. Yeah. Oh, we can actually install. It's on encounter. No, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I'll just rerun. So this has encounter, right? So you have paid ability windows. I can't obviously do that. So this is gonna give us a tag, which is a problem because then we can lose our stuff if we don't clear the tag, and then we're weak to hard hitting news and or punitive. So I'm actually gonna aggressively simulchip here. To install this. Not break. Love the bold. We're gonna throw out a couple cards. How's it going? Stopping by for a quick lunch. How's it going, Sarknar? How's the end of the holidays? It's going well on my end. And now we can pop this and we'll get like way more money. So we're probably pretty safe. Okay. The problem is we're gonna have to throw some cards out. Never that exciting. We are out of simulchips, but of course we do have what's it called? The back to work. And it's like I never left, straight back to it. You gotta take a day off after your day offs. Okay, things we don't need. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need the hostage. So that's 8 cards. So we still need to throw out 3 more. The boomerang is pretty good, especially when we have a Colossus and we want to like Stargate through it. Gabali is also pretty good. I think spy camera is probably not necessary. Throwing this out seems bad because, well, we're gonna actually need a way to get through Hardham when we're through our two chips. So I'm gonna keep that. Grappling hook is okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. We'll do that. I do like the diversion. I think we have to do one more. Break the last piece. That's good against surfing. Not amazing. Okay. Did you already trash the program that turn? Yes, we did. We trashed. We used a grappling hook. All right, well now we have 22 credits plus a link, so double punitive is probably off the table. They could bounce the Colossus to get 6, but then the advancement counter is kind of wasted. But holy shit, ganked. That's so cool. 2 influence for this thing. It's so good with like high strength surveyors, Colossi, Chiashi, Orion, like so much stuff. Oh, Kelf, welcome to your own Google Can. I've been stealing your Hyobu ideas from the spoiler video you did in order to make a stream with Hyobu theme soon. All right, here we can do Amina into Doof. It's like mediocre. I don't know what this is. Probably looks like just an SDS. If they score an SDS, it's totally... it's really shitty if we install the Amina first. I don't think we want to do that. I think we might just want to do Boomerang into Doof, just because it does a lot of good stuff for us, and... That's clumsy. It's a tech trader to diversion. Okay, so we're going to draw the tech trader. The diversion's going to get shuffled, unfortunately, because of the Boomerang. Manual. Third tech trader is good. What does the suitcase refer to? I'm assuming Cipher. Yeah, it is technically Cipher, but I'm referring specifically to Null, who I think we're going to be playing after this. Oh, this is broken. It should only shuffle 1. It tries to shuffle all of them from the stack, which is straight wrong. We could put down the next tech trader. Yeah, that's probably fine. Don't spend your clicks to install hardware before running. Oh, you're right. We could have just ran and then installed the Boomerang from hand for 1. Yeah, that's a lot of click compression. That's definitely a fuck up on our part. So please be an SDS. Oh, it's an Atlas. That actually looks like hard-hitting news. If I didn't know better. Okay, so this is an issue if it hits multiple programs. There's also what? 1 Doof? I think we'll do it. So it's another Street Peddler, a Tech Rider, and a Boomerang. Okay, I think the Boomerang's the one we want to do. So I think at this point we could just like run HQ to force him to res to get a boomerang to pop to bring back, and then we can do all of that and get a back token. This is when the run starts though. Oh, that's kind of clumsy. No, this makes money. This is really clumsy if they don't res. Spy camera to Bagalter. Okay, that's good. Because then we can prognostic. Alright, it's an Afshar. We can't break both subs. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna break this. Oh, we should have prognosticated first. I guess we can install the Bagalter, that's fine. Oh, this is a token here. We could Street Peddler. Bravado? What the fuck happened? Oh, we drew it? Yeah, of course we drew it. What are we doing? We have to make a successful run, so I'm gonna Street Peddler here for the other boomerang. This will shuffle 2 boomerangs back. Now the bravados are really good, but we just basically want to get our breakers installed. It's a consulting. That's the one card we knew. Yes, yes, no. All right. Things are pretty okay. We want to get our corroder down too, which is in the bottom 8, and we want to get these breakers down. They're kind of expensive. SDS is now a bit scary. We still have a lot of money. They technically have more money than us, but hardening news if they spend all their money is pretty bad. We want to get boomerangs for what I'm assuming is, we also have to watch it for border control, and boomerang border control, it's kind of rough. If you keep your stack thin, it's easy to get them back out with prognostic and masterwork and all that stuff. Okay. I don't think it's a red plant couriers deck anymore. I think we're just going to try and Stargate out of this. I think we have enough money that we can just start doing this. Install boomerang? Yeah, okay. So we'll do masterwork. We'll put the boomerang here. Start turn. We'll install a Stargate. We will... How much is it to break this? 4, 5, 6? Okay. So we're going to Stargate. We're going to do masterwork. We'll install this. Draws a card. Top 2 cards of our stack. It's diversion of boomerang. Okay. Manually place a power counter. Continue to encounter ice. There's so much stuff. Jogging, what's up? How's it going? We're trying to hit all our triggers properly, which is pretty great. Now, this could fuck us if it's a Chiashi. I guess we just take 2 net damage. It's not the end of the world. But damn, our triggers got triggers. Alright, so we're not popping the boomerang. That's smart, but at least they're not resing an ice. Continue to encounter this. We'll pay 6. We'll get 2 back. And we can trash. Did we put 1 on the back? I think we did. Yeah. Border control, overset AI, Chiashi. Okay. So overset AI is not actually that much of an issue. It's probably pretty bad for them. Border control is obviously very good. We don't want that. So now the spy camera isn't amazing. We've run, so I think we actually need to pop this. I think we install this first. We could bravado HQ. It's good enough. The remote has surveyors on it, and we know that, and we want our boomerangs for that. Unfortunately, this boomerang might be locked here. I don't want to hit this. I think we're actually just gonna... Now we can install this clicklessly next turn. On top of the deck is the doof, which we can't play, so we'll just do that and pop this. Oh, fuck, that draws too many cards. Should have thought that out, whatever, we have an extra. I was playing Az last night with all the triggers, quite a bit to keep track of. Az is even scarier. Oh, wow, that's kind of big. We need to deal with that. We don't have Paul up in this deck. So they just drew an OAI, and it's behind survey or border control, something like that. We could run that and trash this now, actually. It might be worth it. And they have 20 credits, so like if they res the Ryan on the innermost, they're in a pretty bad spot. I guess they res it for 6. But bouncing gets really bad because they lose an advancement counter. So forcing them to actually res it's good. Fuck. Geist has triggers. This is fun. So now we know the top of the deck is Chiashi. They drew the OAI. So OAI and Consultant in hand. Now they have a Chiashi. So they can OAI a Chiashi, but it's... We're gonna get 3 cards in our stack. Like, we can easily hit a Croter. And actually, I think we know the next card is. I just forget what it is. Okay, so they overinstalled, so this Boomerang is kind of a bit fucked. I'm assuming this is the Chiashi. Yeah, it's probably a safe bet. We'll try. I think we know what this card is. It's a Kabali. Okay, never mind. So what do they do? They drew. So this is actually a new card. We'll do that. It's a City Works project. We want that. So we have 2 cards in our deck. One is a Croter, so it's a 50-50 here. We could just run. Like, we don't need to Stargate. I think we're just gonna run. Oh, we'll do Masterwork. We'll install this. Look at top 2. Yes, it's Croter Gabali. Okay, so Pronoxis will hit a... Oh, it doesn't let us do this. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Masterwork. Okay, cool. That's from the Masterwork. Is that okay? And once we get this, we can always just run this and trash it. Why regular run Bravado? Oh, that's a good question. We definitely should have Bravado, but I think we're going to Bravado this remote. I think we're just going to install Croter Bravado the remote. Fuck. This thing, though, is annoying. Oh, we didn't consider that. We should have installed this. Fuck. Instead of installing the Boomerang, we should have looked at the top of the deck and installed the Croter, because, like, here... I think we just Boomerang the net damage. I don't want to take net damage. Yeah, we fucked up for sure. We should have just got the Croter down. We have enough money. Just break the net damage subs, install Croter, rerun. Yeah, I don't think we need to trash the Kayambe that bad. And then we can Bravado. Oh, this should have had token. We could. I don't see why we wouldn't. This is not first time each turn. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you see how clumsy this is. We could have done a lot better. Actually, this is kind of expensive. This is 4. So we are weak to bounce Chiashi into punitive, so I think we're gonna pop the Spy Camera. And they definitely could double punitive us, so this is gonna be a bit clutch. I think we've... Oh, wait, no, we have so much Bravado money. Never mind, we'll probably be okay. But I think we're still gonna pop the Spy Camera. Actually, we can wait for the first punitive to pop the Spy Camera. We're in no rush. It said 1 sec. Okay. We will wait. Oh, Project Alice. That ganked from HQ to R&D. Of course. So they have a ganked in hand. Oh, STS. Great. Yeah, we definitely still steal that. Gain your Bagalter? It's automatic. Yeah, you see Bagalter gain 2? How's it going, Jason? Okay, we gotta trash something here. I think the Stargate's probably good, but I don't know. Breakers seem kind of important. Yeah, we have 17 credits. Even if they bounce us, I think we're okay. Yeah, that worked out anyways. Yeah, I totally forgot they have an Atlas counter. So like running last click is kind of dumb. And they have a second ganked in hand, which we have to respect. Okay, cool. So I think at this point, if they don't bounce us, like we just do doof into... Well, we look at the top of the deck and we doof run the remote. Probably Bravado the remote. And then we shuffle, like our deck is just going to be trashables at this point. Like it's so much value. What's the cost to access this? It's so expensive. 4 plus 3 to trash. So hopefully if we Bravado, we have enough money. Guess I'm boned. Yeah. All right, man. I don't know why people play this card over Punitive. I guess it's really good against the Virtual Research the Companions. So pay 3, yeah, we'll protect all of these. We'll get some money. It's a border control on top. We still have 8 plus link. We also got a bad pub. That goes pretty far. We basically are untraceable now. OAI the Chiashi. Okay. Alright. So, what can we possibly do here? We obviously want to trash the Chiashi. This is probably a surveyor. I don't think they can res it. I think we can just run this. The question on top of it is whether we bravado it. I don't think we can bravado it. What's it cost to break a Chiashi? It's like 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can't. Huh. So we probably just want to back and use that so that we can prognostic. Yeah, we'll just use the back here. I think it's probably good enough. So we can put trashables back. So anything with a trash can, and we have 10. So we'll put 2 spy cameras back. We'll put all the spy cameras back just because it's something we can rip off the top of our deck. And that gives us value. I think we want the boomerangs back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. What do we do? I don't think we need technical writers anymore. I think we can just do a grappling hook. All right. Give us a camera. Install boomerang. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Do we just doof here? Do we doof run the remote? This also can draw us a spy camera, which we can install. Where do we want this? Like, no matter what the expensive part here is breaking. Oh, we could actually just do like boomerang plus Kabahali and call it a day. This is probably enough. So it's spy camera makes sense. So, yeah, you know, we're good at dealing with ice. Okay, so we just need to continue to counter ice. So we're going to break 2 subroutines, and then the last one with this. And wow, freemoney.com. So that gets trashed. We could actually bravado here. And also they lost an advancement counter, which means this goes down pretty easily. You can get to Chiashi with the boomerang in Congo, yeah. We'll trash this. Shuffle boomerang, yeah, that's fine. We can only shuffle 1. I don't know why it's asking us. All of them should be shuffled in there. And we can play spy camera to just gain money. We know they have a border control in hand. We technically ran, so this is like kind of an emergency if they do try and hard hitting news us. It's a terminal. We already have one though. Okay, whatever. That's not great because we install these clicklessly a lot of times. You had a boomerang in the heap since you only put 2 or 3 back? Oh, really? Okay, then we did fuck up. No, we put all the boomerangs back. There's no way we didn't put all the boomerangs back. Game over Rex as hardware decks? Yeah, I see it. I'd believe it. Did we actually fuck that up? I definitely thought, I thought we put like 5 cameras, 6, 7 chips, 8, 9, 10 was 3 boomerangs. I guess we put a grappling hook instead of a boomerang back? Okay, so we did fuck up. All right, so the remote has an Orion probably in it. Wait, how do they have 16 credits? Oh, because they bounced a Chiashi. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this a bit harder for them. IPO on top. They're consulting. They're going game over again. Building blocks. Ooh, money. Well, I don't know. This is like 7 credits and 2 clicks. It also shuffled the deck, which I think is really important because... Oh, they had an IPO anyways. Never mind. All right, so, well, I don't know if we have to do much here. Like, obviously, Stargate is good. That's an Orion on top. Not a very good ice. I think we break it pretty cheaply. Here we could just go for a diversion, I guess. Like, I don't think we have anything that much better to do. And we get a clickless install. Okay. So we'll do masterwork, install this, yes. Look at top 2. It's grappling hook boomerang, good to know. Break up to 2 codes, get subroutines, and we're gonna lose. I don't think I did that. I actually didn't pay for it, did I? I might have overpaid. Oh, sorry. We're gonna lose 2 on this. This actually cost us 4 to break. What? Huh? Oops. Okay, so we'll do this properly. So we'll do masterwork to install this from hand. I think a lot of times you want to look at the deck first. It doesn't matter, actually. Our deck is very similar to everything else. So now we're encountering, we'll break 2 subroutines, break a subroutine and the run. Yeah, I fucked up. That all subs fire. So we're gonna lose 2. All right, we'll counter. They're gonna lose credits on this. So we pay for 4. I'm gonna make them lose 1. Successful run. It's actually not amazing. I think we spent more money than they did. So I think all we really want to do is set up for Bravado. Did we look at the top of the deck? I feel like we did. It was such a long time ago. I don't remember what it was. We might have to pop the spy camera if they bounce the Chiashi, because if they bounce the Chiashi, something fucky's happening. Orion was on top. Oh, thank you. So they drew unknown, unknown. Once we find a gem on the top of their deck, and like we know they're running City Works as well. There's some big 3-pointers in here. It actually might be 6 3-pointers and in this single Atlas. And I don't want to run HQ too much. They have a ganked in there, and that's kind of annoying. But at least we hit this ice. Throwing out cards in archives actually might be worth checking. Preemptive on top of R&D. I think we're going to check archives. Masterwork, yes. And we use bad pub to install that, so it's actually free. It's so cool. Top 2 card stack, only 1 ends boomerang. So we're going to run here just to check. Just because they were preemptive. So 3 OAIs are out. Some extra Chiashis. So largely all we want to do is get our Stargate back. So wait, we didn't shuffle simul chips back in? Wait, that fucked up. Why do we not have simul chips? We shuffled 2 simul chips back in. Wait, why did these not shuffle in? What am I missing? Chat, there's simul chips here. I thought we shuffled in 6 cameras, 2 chips, 2 boomerangs. Why did these not shuffle in? Because like that's our Stargate. That's how we win. How do we not choose simul chip? What did we choose? Gabali? Scrub and look what you shuffled. Yeah, I think we will. That's so weird. You shuffled the boomerangs and grappling hooks. I was yelling at the screen, but you didn't hear me. Thanks, Paul. 6 cameras, 3 boomerangs, 1 grappling hook? Wait, actually? Oh my god, what did we do? So maybe we actually did do all 3 boomerangs. Grappling hook, boomerang, spy camera, boomerang, spy camera, spy camera. Wait, this is not 10 cards, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the fuck? Okay, well, we cocked that up a wee bit. And preemptive shuffling. Okay, so, well, at least the remote we can get into. This is going to be way longer than it has to be. You should have 1 more boomerang, though. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, we shuffled in 3 boomerangs, so we goofed it. The 3rd boomerang should be in the deck. I don't know if that matters that much. Just give us an agenda. Mass comms. It's a 4-credit econ card. HQ now, how much does it cost to get through? We hit a ganked, which is fine. Ish. I think we sit back and do nothing. Like, we just click 3. That sucks. Oh no! I don't know if I said hi, Austin. Or Mark. Oh, actually they drew 3 times. We should run HQ there. It's better than clicking for credits. Alright, 4 credits from mass comms, card and remote. We'll check it. Once we see the top. Hedge fund. Fuck. Actually, this is probably a ganked. I don't think they have any more 5/3s. You can sit back. Yeah, I know. They still have a lot of work to do. And I don't think they have NGOs in the deck. I think we could just run HQ. I don't think there's any reason not to install the grappling hook. This could be Rashida. But yeah, we really want the Simul chips because obviously this is our only multi-axis card and we're not recurring it. What a fuck up. What a fuck up. So now what are we going to deal with? Surveyors, border control surveyor. That's annoying. We do have boomerangs for them. I'm assuming this innermost one is a boomerang. I think we are pretty sure that, sorry, that this is a surveyor. This is our last peek at the top. Wall to wall, fuck. This is weird, like this already bounces itself. I don't know why you want to play this in Wayland. I guess it gets an advancement and that's like double value with Kayambe. Run HQ costs 1 credit with boomerang. Oh yeah, that's true. We could just recur boomerang over and over again. Yeah, fuck it. Like it does nothing. It's so once we have no stack, boomerang's like infinite. It's so cool. Yeah, I like that. And the bad pub is gonna go pretty far on the installs. Make the break a subroutine, end the run. So what can we died a snare. We do die a snare. I don't think there's a suggestion that there's snare in this deck. Oh, good. We win. Oh, good game. Yeah, it made sense. They drew 3 times. To get the, what's it called down? To get the... What does the splash screen look like? That's a good question. Hey, welcome to Benchmark Grid! Gonna pay 9 every time you hit a gank, though. Yeah, it depends where. Could have game over to you, maybe. But you were which? Can't I just pay 3 per card? Like, that's the thing is, like, game over never hits. Like, this doesn't work if you have money. Like, it's not a trace. It's just like, I could pay 9. Right. But I was worried about the tag, and so I would have popped the writer. Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't have landed. Yeah, yeah, so I'm assuming their deck is all. I want to do is gank someone to Chashi the dream, right? I wasn't expecting it. You have Kayambe and BC Surveyor. That's a win con. Is game over double? I don't think so. I think it's just terminal. Well, it's not even terminal. It has a condition that they steal, and that's it. It's a single, it's 4, and it gives a bad pub. Like, that's really expensive. And, like, what happened? We just basically, they spent 4 and gave us a bad pub, and we spent 12. Which, like, we didn't even need to spend 12. We could spend nothing. But obviously, we lost our whole econ engine. Hey, cheers. Yeah, that was terminal. Wild. I don't know. This is like one of those release valves, it seems like. I don't know. People thought that you play this in asset spam, but giving bad pub to asset spam is really hard. This is really good reversed. It's good with economic warfare, I suppose, just to trash like assets and stuff like that. But I think that there's certain things you want to trash. I don't know if there's better ways. I think there's good ways to trash virtuals, and that's what's it called, escape net, and that's really cool. But like a lot of times, C-source into like trash might actually just be straight up better than this. Like if they C-sourced us and trashed 2 tech traders, like it's so much worse than the game over. Like so much worse. Not sure there's any reason to make a terminal. No, there's probably not. Punitive after trashing Citadel with it, maybe? Yeah, sure, I guess. But like, they can just pay 3. Right? It's like, this has to hit. If you want to really target one specific card, they can just pay 3 to protect it. If they're like, oh, I'm dead to punitive. I don't know. It's interesting. It fucks with Adam, right? That's what's important. All right, we're gonna build a deck. I want to build one of these Ice Destruction aggressive Null decks that runs all the chisels and stuff like that. I think I've seen one of these kicking around, but I think Null looks a little bit better. I honestly don't know if you need Simulchip. Simulchip sounds like it's good in Null just because it is a trash ability that you're firing pretty regularly. I think actually Pincel put this up. Yeah, it was for another tournament. I think that's the Koenig, the King tournament that we talked about before. But they changed from Hoshiko into what's it called? From Null into Hoshiko at the last minute. I think it's cool. I think there's some things that probably do a bit different. They obviously have Hippo and Devil Charm where the Ice Destruction shines with also Chisel and Simulchip. I think if I played this, I probably wouldn't play Street Peddler. I think I'd rather play Gachapon just because it's really cool, and I don't know, I kind of like it a lot. It also means we can play Ice Carver and other really good virtuals. Like, I guess Dreamnet's good in Hoshiko and not so good in Null. Does Null have a link? You can always rebirth into Null. You have Labor Rights as a restricted card, and we're not running Paperclip, or we're running Corroder. We also don't have like Amakua or anything that's really good when we can just lower the strength of Ice, which would be pretty cool. Labor Rights is interesting. Obviously, it's just recursion and recursion of recursion cards as well. You can bring back your Simulchips, which is pretty exciting. We also don't have Trickster Taka, but like people are just playing Kiko with like a 2 Paladin Poemo just because it's 2 MU for 2 credits and gives you extra credits as it goes. Like, that's totally playable. Like, it's playable. Plus, Link is so hard to get today's. Yeah, it kind of is. You can always run an Anarch, like, what's it called, is pretty good. The Archivist, I think, is like a totally fine card. And it's actually kind of really good, especially if you already have one Link. Yeah, not many people can play this set. Well, the thing is, like, this on its own is just like John Masanori, but better. I guess you pay an extra, but like John Masanori plus. SMCs, I don't know if I'd play it. I think this is a lot of times where like I want my Gachapon to shine, and I think we'll play something else. I think that's a big problem with Null, is that like you need card draw to make this work, which is why the Earthrise hotels are good. There's a chance that you can just play like Valencia with what's it called, drug dealers in it, and you get like your own Hoshiko, because her ability after a while just becomes like drug dealer. But I think the idea is that you don't want to run every turn with Hoshiko just so you can get like a free Proco in, right? District 99 might be good here. Yo, I like that card a lot. I need to play that more in Geist because that's like the easiest way to recur events. And I really like recurring events in Geist. Yeah, maybe we could. I don't know if we have enough, right? Like, also, it might be too hard or too far into it. But if we're also running Ice Carver and Data Suckers, there's a chance that I want to try and run Nefer instead of like Corroder, because Nefer is really strong. I'm still running Dreamnet in most decks just for the draws. Probably wrong, but I like cards. Yo, card draws is like super undervalued. A lot of times my favorite IDs are the ones that draw for free just because drawing for free, it's harder to draw for free than it is to make money for free. In this game, at least, I think. That's why I like Max and Geist, because they're all the draw abilities. All right, we'll give it a shot. No, thank you. And we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I think we're going to play Null. The point of Null is Null makes Chisel really good. For what it's worth, also, I think Null works with Paperclip. Can you actually throw at something with Null and then reinstall it? I don't know. If you want that, definitely not optimized, but you can play Deck Doctor. Yeah, I think we're going to look at it for inspiration for sure. Yo, Guy, how's it going? Welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it? So we'll try Null for sure. The problem with Null is it's Null uses cards as a resource. I think Null also wants to use the heat breakers because they're like valuable for Null. Fuck, we're gonna do this in Chrome. Who am I kidding? But you need good card draw, and like Inject is not in the game anymore, which is really good card draw. Not on the same encounter. Okay, it's too late, right? I think Paperclip isn't the bin when on encounter with stacks, so no. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's exactly what I've read. But there's other things that do work. Ice Carver works with... I think Ice Carver works with Chisel. Yo, Chrome, how are you like this? You're usually the good one. Chrome, you're the chosen one. Why you be like this? Oh no. Okay, hold on. If we do this enough times, it might work. If we do this enough times, go and hit F5. Okay, this is a problem. I don't want to build decks on Jinteki.net. That never is as fun as this is. Fuck. Is anybody else having problems with Chrome on NetRunnerDB? It's been bad all day, or like all evening at least. Wait, where's our deck? Oh, it's another window. Try Meteor. Is that still supported? That doesn't exist, does it? Okay, Control F5. That's the hard refresh, right? No dice. No dice whatsoever. That's super upsetting. Don't worry, I got Internet Explorer, right? Damn it. What do we do? I guess we'll use Jinteki.net. You just can't browse. Like, Jinteki.net doesn't really browse well. It's a problem on their end, I think. Okay. Wait, Meteor still exists? Stimhack.meteor.com. Or is it meteor.stimhack.com? Create. New deck. Deck name. Cool. All right, we'll try Meteor. If you don't know, Meteor was a thing that oh Jesus, why am I Chris Kiv made a long time ago, and then Stimhack took it off his hands. Null deck. I did not know this was supported. This is a throwback. Okay, let's try this. You can build Netrunner decks here. Heard the new Internet Explorer is that good. Yo, they call it Edge or something. Actually, does this have new cards? What's like a new enter card? Moshing. No, it doesn't. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Duplicating the same thing on my Chrome, but it loaded after uncomfortably long time. Ah, damn. I'm happy it's working for you, but... Okay, we'll try a new Chrome. If this doesn't work, we'll just do it in JNet. It should be okay. I bit my tongue earlier today, and your fucking tongue won't let you forget that all day. It just won't. Ow. Okay, here we go. Fuck! Shit! Hey! Here we go. Let's go. Hey, Rob, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, we're good. Syncopate out. Did I just clap into the thing really loud? I'm so sorry if that happened. Fuck. There should be a thing that catches peaks on this. Does it not? My bad. All right, here we go. So, what do we want to do? We want to trash ice. How do we trash ice? Trash ice. Chisel is a good start. We also can run Devil Charm. And then the question is whether or not we run more Hippos than Devil Charms. And I don't know. I feel like Hippo is always good. It's unique. But Devil Charm's also okay. What's unique? I mean the bit and tongue. Oh, thank God. Okay. I appreciate the empathy. I'm glad I didn't clap your ears in. Scalded Tongues is also, yeah, obviously the worst. Okay. We also can play Cutlery, which, you know, it's a bit more conditional. It encourages us a bit to play Mystic Miami, which is kind of fun. Cards that we know are going to be in the deck for sure. I think we want 3 copies of Simulchip. I want to try 3 copies of Gachapon, just because I think Gachapon is like super underrated. Man, this card's fun. Let's just play Virtuals. So Ice Carver is like something we can always tutor for, which is great. I don't know if there's other Virtuals that we really want to get out. This is like anti-ice destruction, but what is it? There's like something with like, I never know the names, that like Network Exchange. Like this is a virtual too. This card's kind of cool. In Arena deck, something like that. But we're trashing ice, so maybe that doesn't make any sense. I think we do want just like basic money. Liberated Count is fine. I think Poemo is the one that's so easily playable in any deck. We can play 2 of those for sure. Yo, what's up, Aaron? Put in Progenitor Hive Mind with Virus Breeding Ground. They're Primo with Chisel Simulchip, and VBG's virtual. That's always the problem with this, is like you can never pull it in the right order. So this does encourage us to do self-modifying code. The idea with the progenitor, everything has a virus counter on it. So like, admittedly, this is a bit convoluted and probably a bit too slow. SMC works with simulchip. Oh, SMC works so well with simulchip. Okay, so there's 2 forks here. This is what was suggested by Errant. So progenitor, and then you play hive mind. And there's some really cool degenerate decks back in the day that did this combo. A lot of times it was with Chicana. And so you place 1 virus counter on this when it's installed. It can never be purged because we're on progenitor. And then this is considered to be on everything. So basically your chisels come down with 1 virus counter on it, which on top of Ice Carver and Null, you can trash 4 strength ice, which is pretty cool. And you can always boost it with virus breeding grounds. That's cool for sure. That's definitely pretty cool. This is also another fork when we talk about what console we want to play. And like we could easily play Kiko, which is like 2 credits for 2 MU, which is pretty good considering we have a lot of this like data sucker and chisel shit to install. Like we have a lot of stuff to install. But the other options we could play is 5 credits for what's the name of that stick? That stick. Fuck. The stick console. We'll figure Knob Curie, yeah, right? Like we do Knob Curie as well. This card's incredibly expensive, but this means that whenever we run, we can get a card, a thing onto our hive mind, which is actually kind of worth trying. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, Knob. Yo, Martin, what's up? Good morning, Andre. Nice to see you again. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Good morning. Probably pretty far east from where I am. So this is a way to do things. Now, this is an incredibly expensive card. Hive mind is a virus, progenitor is demon, but virus breeding grounds is virtual. This is slow, but we can actually just run one of this if we're on Knob Curie. Like it might not be actually strictly necessary. Okay, we're going pretty far into like weird jank territories. Instead of VBG, do you want Friday chip? If you're trashing their ice, might as well make virus counters for it. The thing with Friday chip is like it's a bit more conditional. Friday chip means you have to trash the ice, and like if we're behind, this is going to do nothing. Where VBG is different, and we can tutor for it with the Gachapon, which is cool for like a card that we only want one of our deck. It's also really good when it comes to Amakua and other viruses. Like it's just more universally okay. It's always taken around, which is kind of cool. I think we want Amakuas. I also assume we want like just things that we can throw out from our hand. We have to worry about the card draw problem, which is something we don't have. Are there any viruses that are card draw based? Fuck it, we're trying to fur. Yeah, that'll be better. How do we get card draw in here? I also think our money is probably pretty poop, but... So... what was done with the other one that we're missing? If you're trashing their ice... Excuse me. What's the noise card now? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, what is that one called? The Nihilist. Anarchist. Timmy, what's up? Yeah, the Nihilist. We actually had some success playing this. First time install your virus card, place 2 virus counters on it. When your turn begins, you may remove any 2 virus counters. We played this in Freedom, and it's actually like way more fun than I thought it was. Well, that's kind of fascinating. Now, that's the thing, though, here is that if we play too much virus counters, they're encouraged to purge. But like if they purge, it's not too bad for us. Yeah, I kind of like where this is going. This seems fun. I've had worse. Yeah, we can definitely play I've had worse. We want... money. We also have 6 influence. What did they spend it on? It was like all SMCs. Oh, career fair, labor rights, rebirth. I think self-modifying code makes a lot of sense considering we have like absurd combos that we need to get down. 3 is one too many. But wow, we have 45 cards and we just don't have enough money. So Knobkuri is incredibly expensive. We literally just don't have enough hard cash in this. This we can't tutor. So like daily cast obviously is like just good enough. Consume might be okay, but I think SMC is best. Oh yeah, Consume is also an econ card, but yeah, you're right. It's something we can tutor for with Gachapon, and Gachapon is actually really cool. Like looking at 6 cards, you can go pretty deep with this thing, and then you can get this on the table. But the thing is, like, we're not Freedom. Like we're not gonna be trashing that much. We're gonna be trashing Ice. Labor Rights is a great 3 of. I don't think Labor Rights is a 3 of. Right? Like it's a cantrip, but it's only good in the late game. Like I'd play 1, maybe 2. I don't think it's a 3. Earthrise Career Fair. Career Fair hits casts Liberated the Nihilist and I guess VBG if we don't install it. Are there more beefy things? Yeah, like Earthrise would be a bit better. Stimac also is one of the best cards, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we break everything for cheaply. Wow, 47? That's too many. I think we can probably drop one Gachapon. The chance Nopkiri is actually way too expensive. Let's just see what this draw's like. Like, maybe we don't even need Null. This is our opening hand. Do we keep it? I think we do credit, liberate it, install Puemo. If we Gachapon here, we would find Puemo's useless. So I think we'd install Amakua, we remove Puemo, and probably an Ifed Worse. Yeah, that's actually a pretty okay start. I don't think it's going to be hyper competitive. Which of the new Shaper Virus would be cool here? It's def not. I haven't seen that in action yet. What's the new Shaper Virus? Oh yeah, that one. That card seems actually really powerful. Also, a big problem with this deck is we don't have a way to win. Fixed. Yusuf plus Plongi plus Knife at this point. Yo, yeah, the thing is, like, if we did all that stuff, like, we would drop Nefer, we'd just become, like, we would just play Freedom. At that point, if we did Yusuf, we'd play Freedom. And I think Yusuf is, maybe Yusuf Freedom is better than Null. Yusuf Freedom is pretty good. Also, we want a Data Sucker, I think. You can't Data Sucker with Null, but, like, we don't have enough viruses. Hopefully we get enough viruses, I don't know. Laundry's fine. I wish the new Shaper Virus would be cool in here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe we just need more viruses. Because we want to get tokens on the Nihilist. But now we're 50 cards. That's not good. So what can we cut? What can we cut? Man, Kiko's 3 cards cheaper than this. I guess the ability is better on this thing. Devil Charm is a 2 of now. 2 events. It's like the Nefer like killer just terrible. I forget. Yeah, it's terrible. It's like 2 subs, 2 cards per sub. Oh wow, no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. It is terrible. I think it is 2 credits per sub. I just don't remember the name. It's not something I've ever wanted to play with. Not Musazi. Sunya? Yeah, like that's terrible. That's really bad. Like you just play Mimic with Data Sucker and be so much better than this. I don't get it. Don't cut Devil Charm? Why do you say that? Like obviously it's really good, especially with Amakua. Do we really need Nihilist? I think Nihilist has to be our card draw. There's a big chance that it's just not good enough. Because I don't think we have enough viruses. Like, what's our virus count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This isn't. Yeah, it's probably not enough. That's a shame, but, like, we need card draw. We can at least cut it to 1, but even that's not good enough. Like, Null needs card draw, and we don't have it. We could play 1 copy of DreamNet. That might be actually very comparable. Okay, so... we can cut VBG and probably just use Knob Curie with Hive Mind. What are other things that Hive Mind works well with? Cut MK Ultra 1 is enough? Yeah, hopefully we just lean on Amakua more. Yeah, I don't mind that. But like, what are other ways we can abuse Hive Mind? Because I think so much of this deck is going to be about abusing Hive Mind. What other viruses are there that are really good? You don't need the Progenitor with all that MU. Well, you do, because the Progenitor prevents the virus counter from being purged from Hive Mind, which seems pretty important. It also, yeah, it's mostly that, actually. Right, it might not be necessary. Hive Mind runs Amaku and Chisel. Yeah, Amaku is really good. That's true, that's true. Knob for Turntable or if Kiko. I don't know, Knob is super important if we run Hive Mind. The thing is, like, maybe we can drop the Progenitor just because we have that. Yeah, that makes sense. 46 is playable. I just don't think we have enough money. Like, maybe we want some slow money in here. Our card draw is also kind of bad. Like a caddy or something. Like, we just don't have, like... we don't have, search for S-Virus. Yes, I never search well with these things. They never work. Now I can't see anything. Is it type? Wait, here. Where? Syntax. It's S, right? Yeah. But why does it? Huh? There. Okay, what else is good? I'm a fan of Gravedigger, but that's not great. That's probably it. Yusuf, tripping out. Is this on a consider to be on all Vice programs? Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably okay. 47 cards isn't amazing. I think we're gonna have problems against hardening news. We're bad against asset spam, stuff like that. Like that's the thing is like it's so easy just to put it one imp in this deck because we have imp and Ob Curie and we're like so much better against so many other things. Maybe we can do one fewer data suckers. I don't know. Hopefully Hive Mind is our data sucker. Yeah. Hopefully. 47 cards. Okay, just let's do a test draw or two and see how terrible this is. Opening hand, this is playable. Gamble, Liberated, casts, Gotcha. The Gotcha C6. We'd probably install... we'd remove one Niffer. We'd probably install N Niffer. What's the chance that Niffer is just not as good as Paperclip, considering we don't have a restricted? We can install the SMC. Okay, we'll try it. Hive Mind. I never think of good deck names. Don't. Not OneDrive again. Paperclip. Yeah, Infusion we could. I'm hoping Niffer is just better than Paperclip, but like obviously it's the same cost to install. It's not that far. Chances are 100%. I'm trying it. I don't care. We're trying it. Netrunner deck. And we can't change it because JNet doesn't let me modify decks. Kind of like how clicking for credits is not as good as Sure Gamble. You say that, but imagine breaking every barrier for credits per subroutines. Think about it. Oh god, we're gonna hit like a fucking Chiashi again. Jason, what's up? Your streams are always one of the highlights of my week. Usually can't watch live, so haven't gushed before. Yo, that's very kind. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it so much. Welcome. I like to play pretend too. It's cool, okay? Fuck. Niffer has to work. And if anyone's gonna do Niffer well, it's Null with Ice Carver. Jason, where are you playing from? I take it to Arizona? Alright, Jemison Astronautics. Opening hand, pretty playable. Niffer's mom thinks it's cool. The thing is, like, Sunya's mom doesn't think it's cool. So, like, that's still a starting. Alright, this is Jemison. Really fun. It has false lead. Gotta watch out for that. Sometimes they're kill decks. Sometimes they're not kill decks. Looks like we're gonna get a hostile off the ground. Hell, oh, it's a standoff. Okay, well, you win this one. So now we have to watch out for Tithonium. Niffer is gonna be a problem for Tithonium. That's largely it. Tithonium's gonna fuck our day up. I think Paladin is better than Daily Casts here, right? Oh, you too. Hey, perfect. Sunya's mom definitely never loved it. Yeah, Sunya's mom never loved it. 2 credits per sub. Not good enough. Yeah, fucking shit. This is gonna be a problem. Hopefully we Devil Charm Chisel it. Yeah, cool. Good idea, everyone. We got this. Amaku is pretty good. IP block, again. If we have one influence, we could play the thing that trashes things. Yeah. We could install this. They trashed a card. I guess. Why? I don't want to show we have Turtle because then they'll ice up Archives. I think we need to draw a bit. Okay, that's an expensive card. Thanks, Poimo. I think there's a different deck with Nefer, Plongi, and Knob. Yeah, and I think we've tried it, and I don't think it worked out. We also have to watch out for like cheese kills with what's it called? Like this could be House. I love playing this in. Hold on, we'll figure it out. Project Junebug. Didn't take too long. What's the strength of Tithonium? 5? Cyberdicks Virus Suite? Motherfucker. They're teched for our shit. So what could this be? I'm assuming it's an NGO. Oh, apparently not. Shit on me. Are you serious? We look dumb. That's a problem. Holy shit. Feels bad. All right. That's an Atlas. They installed naked. Not sure why we respected it, but this one will do 4 net damage to us. Fine. Whatever. Okay, so hard-hitting news is something we have to watch out for. Hard-hitting news false lead is like a new cool thing Jemison can do. Face checking here is also really hard because of both Archer and Tithonium. Both of them would kind of like really be a problem. We could wait until we have like a way to pull out a chisel. SMC would be good, and then we need something like a Devil Charm. And then that's actually really strong if they like res something forfeiting agenda and we immediately destroy it. I just can't believe they got that Alice off. Like, good for them. That probably means that they have Junebug, like, because that's like an absurd play. I guess maybe NGO front is the respect there. Knobkiri is when the run is successful, so we will hit CVS first. All right, Bad Pub is good. Everyone likes Bad Pub. All right, what does it get this? SMC Chisel here. Black Orchestra, Devil Charm, Hippo, Chisel, Hive Mind, Evidverse. Okay, so cards to install. We can install one of these cheap. I think it's the Hive Mind, right? Okay, 3s to shuffle back. So we are not going to remove this from the game. I think we're going to remove from the game the Hippo and Evidverse. Oh no, I'm just going to redo this. It lets you do that. 3 cards to shuffle back. So the Orchestra we need. We only have 2 of them. Chisel we definitely want. And I think the Devil Charm might be better than the Hippo considering the problems that we thought we have to deal with. So now we are basically at to 2 strength. Not bad. Shit. The CVS is going to be good. A lot of people are playing virus purging cards too. So like this doesn't feel amazing. I don't know. I don't like just gambling there. It doesn't do anything. It's just like we're so scared of pressuring here. And I think we have 3 simul chips, so maybe installing the Hive Mind here is wrong. But now the Amaku is considered having 2 virus counters on it. They might just purge here. So Archer, we need to run with 4 counters because we can always throw out a card from hand. This is where like the virus breeding grounds that we cut from our deck would be pretty good. And they can always like pull Atlas plus Audacity once they're on 5 points, and we lose to that. So we have to be a bit more aggressive here. I think we just want a Devil Charm, so it's a 1 in 10 chance. Ice Carver 2 would help a bit. Not much. I don't know whether we want Reverse Infection or not Reverse Infection, whatever it's called, Contaminate. Contaminate Hive Mind is pretty cool. Imagine this is a paperclip. Like, all the ice is so bad right now. Whatever. We're gonna lose fast. The fact that we're just not confident face check. And we're like, we know they're ice sweet. Don't advance this card. Okay. Oh. Gem is, oh yeah, right, Oberth. That's a card we have to respect. Alright, SDS. That's a good game. Alright, cool thing is we have to respect nothing now. We also have to trash this. Yeah, we're gonna lose so fast. Border control! Woo! Niffer's the best! We can farm this thing. Fuck off. Oh, now we can't farm it. What did we do? What have we done? It's okay, we'll farm Amakua. Archive memories, that's terrifying. So we'll run HQ one more time just so that we have 3 counters with the Amakua ideally so we can get in here through a Tithonium. And we're over cards anyway, so we'll pitch something if we hit an ice. Yeah, this is Archer or Tithonium. It's an Archer. Okay, so that's a problem. Nothing we can do here. Yeah, I don't want you to trash the border control. Like, we have no run events, and we were actually farming our Nefer. This should have a power counter on it, but it's gonna get trashed anyways. Nope. I'm gonna concede. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They have really good rushy high strength ice. Hey. Okay, so we're doing too many things at once. Yeah, they win next turn. Okay, yeah, because they just pull the Atlas and they can score the Atlas in here. If we don't get into here, we win. Oh yeah, totally. I haven't seen such good old-fashioned Archer murder in a while. It's bad, Wesley. And like, we just play that terribly. Like, we hit with the border control. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were that much on game point. Like, the fact that they scored the Archer, the Atlas naked is crazy. Okay, we'll try that again. Rip Chitana, the actual best Hiveman card. Chitana's really fun. I didn't play enough of it. Now, the problem is we can't edit this deck. Just doesn't let me edit it. I don't know. Is everyone else having this problem? So, Null V2. And all we're going to do is... so far, Null's ability didn't matter once. So, I don't know. Maybe Freedom is right. And all we're going to do is we're going to drop Nefer and play Paperclip. And hopefully that's good enough. CVS and Archives also turn 1 was a problem. I can edit my decks using Chrome. Okay. And it works fine in Firefox. Maybe try another browser. Alexander, we actually tried it on Chrome and I don't think it worked either. Just check it on that. I don't know if we run 2 instances if something bad's gonna happen. Do you have ad blocks or anything? I don't think so. Titan. Okay, this is also a really fast matchup. This is another matchup where Freedom would have been so much better. Hey, thanks. You too. This deck also probably does run CVS, but Titan goes really fast. They have Audacities. They have Biotics sometimes. They also have Recon, Struck, Recoco. I don't know what this is. Probably wall to wall. Yeah, can't have that. Oh, we can install DreamNet first. Choosing card install DreamNet, SMC. I think we'll do the DreamNet. Order is really bad, and now we can't liberate it. I'm not thinking. 3 cards is shuffled back. Okay, so we kind of want the Hippo. We definitely want the SMC. I've had worse is good. So the best cards are the Breaker, I've had worse, it's fast, and SMC. This also easily could be like a hard-hitting news matchup where like you have to respect the money. A lot of times it's the best if they have to focus in 2 ways. Okay, well this is a restricted card, but could be a problem. And we made a successful run, so we didn't get DreamNet draw. Not the right order. I've seen it get weird after too many saved decks. Stats at least stopped working after having too many decks for me. Maybe I'll try making a new account and see how that goes. All right. So they don't have that much money. Now, Audacity is only a 1 credit play, so making them spend money is probably good. We could face check here. If they don't res, we get like a DreamNet. Oh, wow, okay. That's a bit more glacially than we usually see. Ooh, fast track. That's for a hostile to hand. All right, so we need to make sure that they have less than 2 credits or fewer than 2 credits. I'm assuming there's an Afshar here. There could be like a Winchester, but I've never hit that card yet. So I'm gonna run here when we don't have 2 credits to lose, or at least we lose less credits when we run HQ if we hit an Afshar. So I'm gonna install the Amakua. What do we die to? I don't think anything. Oh, it's just a Marimati. Okay. We can't break it. We could paperclip this. R&D, we don't have enough credits to trash anything. We can trash Rashida, which is okay. Oh, that's something we actually could get eventually through. And they are going to, what's it called? I'm gonna run archives because we get a free card draw. We are weak to hard hitting news here. Very weak. Oh, Chisel. Chisel's really good for this. We can chisel through this. If they score right now, we're gonna get a bad pub, which is good. They're gonna be up at like 11, I think, or 9. 9. Do we chisel an ice wall? I think so. We can immediately trash this. I think the data sucker is better. So we'll break it. It's another ice wall. It's obnoxious. At least Amaku is pretty good here. And we put down a data sucker. We could run again. If we run again, it trashes immediately, but like I don't think there's anything reason to do that. We go through it anyways. Yo, what's up, Marc Andre? How you doing? I think we can just take the money to respect hard hitting news at least the slightest bit, but we have seen nothing that suggests it. I think data sucker is also really porting because none of their ice is probably over 4 strength. I'm assuming it's like Marimati, Ice Wall, Hordem, Afshar, Guard even sometimes, which like caps out at 1 or 2. Could be the next Ice Wall. Again, Archer could be bad, but at least we only lose an Amakua. Wow. That's what, a CVS? What is that? That has to be a CVS. Res, spend 1 credit. Yeah, it's a CVS. I think that's a really bad use of a CVS. Right? Like they paid 3 for that. And it just wastes a click. And we're not using Null's ability. Like Freedom would have been so much better. Even like, yeah, wow, that's good. Even it's not an Atlas, but even just having bad pub from what's her name from Val. Fucking Hashiko even would have been great. Oh, TBT. Okay, TBTF. And they advanced the ice wall. Not a great use of their money, I don't think. Like we can just data suck through this. And I think we will, but we'll do this first. I actually think Liberated is better than the Gamble just because Gamble is a card in hand, and that's valuable. Oh, sorry, on encounter. My 10th solo behind the light console. Oh, no way! What's the show tonight? This is still free with bad pub. We actually have 2 bad pub. And we're going to get counters on this, hopefully. New construction. Okay, maybe not. I guess we go back. It's free. Hedge fund. Okay. They have money. We can install the Puemo. I think we're probably in a good spot. Weird mix of poetry, reading, and theater. I thought poetry was pottery for a second, and that didn't make any sense to me, but poetry makes a lot of sense. We're also now on game points, so like just SMCing for Stargate ought to do it. Archive memories for what? Fast track? For Cyberdex? That's fine. Like pay 3 for that. We'll just bounce it. They're putting on archives too. Like that's totally not a problem. Like that was 2 clicks and 3 credits just to waste 1 of our clicks. Actually, no, in theory it's better. Yeah, we'd have to like run archives, then we only get 1 counter. So I guess we could use Null's ability. Haha. The Ice Carver would be really cool right here. Rashida. Yeah, that's free. We just trash the card so Amaku doesn't get a counter. Okay. Hippo's important. So I think we have to just do Hippo and then Yeah, I think we'll do a Hippo next turn, just like discard it. The fact that they're using their archive memories on something that isn't a fast advance or an aggressive piece is really good. Yeah, I think we'll just trash it with Hippo and then just go buck wild. They probably have 2 CVSs in the deck. Oh, another on RD. Okay, cool. We can start here. Oh, we can't make a successful run. So I guess we'll threaten both of them. So we can hippo this if it's worse for us. If it's like a horde and we get through it for like 3 credits. An archer here would be like, okay, rough. We have an Amakua though, and then put him on 0 points while we're on 6. All right, well, we can hippo this at least. Oh no, we can't. Sorry, they protected it. Devil Charm won't work here. We just need to find a chisel. So this will null. We'll throw this out. No thanks. Break for 1. You can just break archer for 4 and trash it. Fast track. Oh, Namkuri is actually pretty valuable. Man, the DreamNet's doing work. And we have an SMC which will pull into a chisel. That's good. They actually have to purge now because we didn't trash a card and they have a fast track. We could fast track just for the Stargate if we really need to. And also we can pop it for free if we run. Oh, they're just purging. Okay. So this I think is actually worth installing. It is expensive. It is pretty expensive. It's 4 credits. We still need to get through this. Paperclip's even more expensive. We'll draw once for a money card. Okay. Oh yeah, Devil Charm does wreck archer. Okay. Alright. I think we need SMC for something here. How good is Hive Mind? Not amazing. I think you need Paperclip before you install anything else. It seems pretty good right now. It's just like really expensive. It's a shame. Man, an Ice Carver. I guess I would just advance it once more. Almost show that we have this, I guess. Let's get Nefer. My god. Nefer would be so good. This is the one matchup where Nefer is now better than Paperclip. Kyle, what's up? I don't know if you remember a few months ago I told you I was making an NPC my Android based on you. Reproxy just sent an HK drone on my player and crippled their runner. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm super glad to hear that. I take it I'm not the nicest dude in this universe. Yeah, we switched to Paperclip. All right, so now we actually can abuse this. Like, we can just run this to get Amakua counters. Like, we don't have to trap it. I don't think we need Nopkuri this turn. Like, this gets us a card and Amakua counters. Oh, fascinating. No, not yet. I think we chisel this, run through it, then trash Rashida. Oh wait, hold on. We don't have MU. So what do we SMC for here? Imp? No, I don't know. Your proxy is not a proponent of vegan Wayland. Okay, so that's good. That's on brand. That's really cool. Are you playing Genesis? I think we just... Yeah, I guess we SMC for something. But we do it during the run, it's cheaper. Okay, what could be cool? I guess we do Paperclip. Ah, that just feels bad. Then I don't think we chisel it. SMC for another chisel? I don't know. This seems like a permanent solution. Like, we have 2 bad pub. Like, our Paperclip is going to go way farther. We don't need to chisel shitty ice. We chisel, like, bigger shit. No. No. In theory, maybe we actually should have just gone for a Stargate. Another ice wall. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know. I guess credit doesn't seem amazing. We also could run HQ. Like, they aren't scoring, and I guess we got some of their clumsier agendas, but like they still need multiple cards. I think now we run HQ. I think we... That's a CVS, right? I think we just chisel this thing. No thanks. Okay, so this will actually... Wait. No, this won't work. Okay. Whatever, we'll trash. So we can still break it because it's not double advanced. We can actually remove Hippo. Wait, can we? The first time you break all subroutines on an outermost piece of ice during... Yeah, actually, this does work. Yeah, we can do this. Because we didn't break all the subroutines on that. Oh man, this is rough. Hostile, good game. Oof. Oh. That was brutal. All the ice walls in the world. Yeah, I don't think their ice suite gets a bit bigger than that. Hey, cheers. In our game, you proxy has basically replaced Elizabeth Mills. That's PR. I'm running PR. Yeah, it's now the outermost. Rongi. Yeah, you're totally right. I thought we broke the subroutines. The thing is, like, it's the first time you break all the outermost. So yeah, sure, it is now the outermost. But more importantly, who is Kyo? Sorry? Oh, I see you. Oh, they left. I've run into that snag. Yeah, it's cool, right? And like they were drawing, like it's been what? Turn. I know we've been accessing the top of the deck, but it's turn 11 and they scored one agenda, so they probably actually have another agenda in hand. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Atlas in there. Like they're halfway through their deck. And Hostile is weird. Like they must have drawn Hostile that turn because I have no doubt they would have just scored it out if they could. Let's do one more. If you're just tuning in, by the way, my name is Andre. It's the Meshball Grid. If you're new to the channel, maybe you're actually just new to like making an account on Twitch or YouTube. It's like really easy, especially on Twitch. I think it's actually easier because you don't need like a Gmail account. You can just like make something. But welcome. It's a nice place to ask questions and talk and stuff. Yo, Chris, what's up? Long time watcher. First time I caught you live. Thanks for your work. Yo, cheers. Glad you're liking so much. Welcome. Where are you playing from? Yes, Kyle. Are you playing what a Genesis, or are you doing your own? Thanks, you too. Okay, opening hand. We are against C headquarters, which is pretty scary. We don't have rebirth into Omar, which is definitely pretty strong in Anarch. Opening hand has Liberated and SMC, which honestly kind of seems good enough. And we have Devil Charm Chisel. I was gonna mulligan this, but I think Liberated, SMC, Devil Charm Chisel might be worth keeping. And then we have Simulchip Chisel. Yeah, fuck it. We can do way worse than this. Minneapolis, cold as hell here. Foot of snow tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Yo, I think tomorrow here it's meant to be like negative 24 or something. That's Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. So that's a Crisium if we ever seen one. We can run for a single here. Whoa. We can run for a single here. I don't know. Usually I'm not worried about hard-hitting news in these decks. We can't steal SDS. NGO front. I guess. It's further away from Liberated. Maybe we should have done credit, install, hit this, and then run R&D. Because now this is really awkward. I didn't think we were going to trash something. Well, now we're kind of in it. There's an event at FFG Center now. Cyberbox Sandbox. Okay, well, it's really good we stole that, considering purging against our deck is pretty hot. Holy fuck. Installing Liberated turn 1 is a trap. Oh, we got all the virus cards. Oh my god. Ubi also, Minneapolis also representing Twitch chat. What? Yo, Chris, there's somebody in Twitch chat also from Minneapolis. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about the purge. This is actually really annoying on HQ. I like this. You don't see a lot of people doing this. I assumed it was a Crisium. We can run and enforce a res, like Anket Hordem. All that stuff is okay. And then we can like credit Liberated. Afshar, I guess, here is annoying, but not a lot of people put Ashar in RD. Oh, this is fine. And this is so easy to chisel. I'm not going to install this last click because I think that's a mistake. So like basically we could just get our Liberated down when they're not expecting, chisel this, and then Stargate out. Combat HQ makes a lot more sense in C, I think. Oh yeah, in C, I think you do it. And I think they'll just flip their ID and that's it. Yeah, so we're just basically going to go for the surprise play. And hopefully we can finish the game out. If they're running real 3-pointers. This might scare them. This looks like a Stargate, right? Hard 8 News live? Yeah, it was. We're okay though. Draw, credit, hedge. Okay, cool. Here, let's I don't know. It's actually still pretty expensive. We don't need to do that. This is not worth it, is it? Oh, this thing takes up 2 MU. I guess that's why Progenitor was pretty good. Is this ever worth it? No. We don't have Stim Hack in this deck, unfortunately. I wonder if we can make it in. Man, I can't believe we stole 2 of these off the top. Knob gives you 3 MU for viruses. Yeah, it totally does, but it's a 2 of, and we can't tutor for it. Install advanced flip. Archived. For hedge fund. Wow, and preemptive. So NGO, hedge, and unseen. Okay, we're gonna go all in here. And by all in, I mean our cards in our hand are fine. We're gonna Stargate them once. This is not Keyhole, excuse me. Hostile Takeover, NGO Front, Gold Farmer. Honestly, I'll just trash the Gold Farmer. They will run and take the Hostile. Now they're drawing an NGO Front, which isn't nice. And we're on game point. We also have like Simul Chip into Devil Charm. We have to trash the Stargate, so I think we actually install this first. Like, this is an absurd amount of pressure. Maybe this deck just wants a bunch of spam Stargates. Like, all we do is install this, and then this, and then we can Stargate. I guess we can just set up 1 turn. We'll just get some stuff down. Our window's a bit closing. I think they're going to jam the NGO front here, or maybe bluff the NGO front. The good thing is we got some of their agendas that are actually worth money. But like, we have some good pressure here. And their hand probably has multiple agendas, but they also probably feel pretty safe about it. 2 gold farmers pack. That's probably okay for us. Here we go. Oh, border control. Okay. So we're going to do Simul Chip. We'll trash this. Oh, we actually could have trashed the Stargate. That's awkward. Because this would have come in 1 strength. And we can null from our hand, but I don't think we want to. I don't even think we double charm this. I think we just like... Oh, I guess, yeah, we probably do. Just because the Stargate won't fire. We should have done that approach. Oh, it works. Border control, Kayambe grid, NGO front. We have a hippo. Okay. Money is a problem. I don't think this deck has enough money. I think Val would go a bit farther. Null. Have we fired Null once this game? Was a Titan player, had all 3 Alice in hand all game, no FA. Oh, hey, Daniel, good game. Yeah, it made sense. Like, you had half your deck in your hand and you weren't scoring, so. What does that have fast events? Is it biotic? We just want a bit more money. Yeah, we don't have enough money. Thanks again for the game. Hey, my pleasure. Could easily be the NGO. They're flipping. All right, so it could be a perch here. So we could have just pushed for the win, right? Like, we can install the imp. We can run. I think last game we should have run. We shouldn't have Stargated. I think we just install the imp, we run, and then we Stargate after once we trash the thing. It's an Afshar. Runner loses 2. That's awkward. So what we're gonna do, Simul Chip, choose a program to trash, buy imp, chisel, install. Oh, it's free, right? Yeah, okay. I guess we're double charming this. Oh, we always could just like fucking null it. Whatever, we're nulling it. We're so close to winning. Hopefully we don't need this console. This is a single axis. Tithonium. Okay, well, we definitely want to maybe Stargate that. Tithonium, Roughneck, Repair Squad, and Mouseless. So I think Tithonium is the hardest to deal with. Roughneck is what, like 3 to trash? Okay. Now let's just save you Double Charm. Yeah, totally. And I think we did Double Charm and Ice. That was not great. So they have a Roughneck on top. They just scored this. Oh, wow. And now we can... There's a Mouseless on top. They drew the Roughneck, so I think we're just going to Stargate. I don't think there's anything else we can really do to get that Mouseless off. Like, our Imp is gone. Mouseless, IPO, Gold Farmer. Honestly, Mouseless is probably more annoying. Gold Farmer's 1 strength. We've only spent 1 chisel so far. Oh, Amakua is really good. Yeah, we have Amakua and Hippo, so I think we're just going to slow down a bit and get the daily cast down. And we have another chisel. All right, so what was on top? It was IPO? Yeah. Dedication, wait for Rococo or Biotic. Okay, cool. That makes sense. 3 Biotic. Okay, so no hard A news, obviously. That's a lot of influence. So that is easily the Gold Farmer, and this is probably the Kayambe. Has a chance of this being poor for us. It's just a Gold Farmer. So we're going to... God, we're going to just keep trashing everything. This is going to be so rough. A lot of people are playing cheap ice. Choose a trigger to resolve. Neither. No. No. Let all subs fire. And so I'm assuming this is a Kayambe, so we want to trash this before we get any value. How much ice is trashed already? We'll count after, but like a lot. Okay, we'll throw out the data sucker. My God. So they play 2 preemptives, so if we trash an agenda, we can't take it. Digital Rights Management, NGO Front, Roughneck Repair Squad. So DRM is how they win. This will be their second NGO Front, and they have a Roughneck in hand, so that's fine. None of that's ice, which is important. And also DRM shuffles, so they have a chance of drawing ice. We don't want that. They might just jam a Roughneck here, or install Double Advance, which is an NGO. Ooh, Hostile. That's a bad pub, that's good. We don't have a Dream Net. Fuck, I don't remember what the order of the cards were. What's on top right now? Is it actually trashable? Do they have all their agendas in hand? It was DRM into something into Roughneck. So we could run and trash Roughneck and then run back. If this is not a Roughneck, we're going to look really dumb. I'm pretty sure it's a Roughneck. Yeah, okay, cool. This is CVS. Oh, it's Kayambe, sorry. I think we knew that. Colossus. Get the fuck out. All right. So we trashed Border Controls, Afshar, Tithonium, Mouseless, Gold Farmer, 2 more Gold Farmers, and a Colossus. Hedge IPO. I don't know. They're just hoping to win. Maybe all their agendas are in hand. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Only 17 cards left in R&D. It's so hard to run HQ. And they're not going to play IPO last click. I think you can just install Roughneck. Yeah, there you go. I don't remember the order of anything. Roughneck, DRM, Kayambe. I'm assuming it's a Roughneck. If it's not, it's actually kind of bad for us. We could lose. Simo chip is so gross. I think we're just going to get the counters on the Amakua so that we have Amakua, Hippo, Double Charm. Oof. Roughneck's going to take our bad pub away, which is good after the Hostile. Oh, fuck me. Atlas? No idea. Don't remember the order of the cards anymore. Do they have all agendas? I want money so you can pay 6 to run the remote. Yeah, we actually probably could do that. Oh no, we win. Like we could just click up and get through one ice. Like we have the Devil Charm Turtle. A good game. That was absolutely brutal. We just trashed everything. Oof, oof. Yeah, I don't think anyone loved that much ice destruction. But like we trashed a lot, right? Like I think we went through 3 gold farmers, 2 border control Afshar. We trashed the Thony Mouseless off the top of the deck. But yeah, low strength ice. And we had like, we obviously want a bit more money. Any money that like is good while we're running is probably pretty good. Our card draw is bad. Like I think Hoshiko would probably be comparable to Null, considering we were running regularly and it's a mixture of card draw and econ. Ooh. So many agendas in hand. Yeah, so we could probably have just done gain credit 3 times, run remote, and we've been fine. Yeah, so we didn't need to draw there. I don't think we did. Ooh. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's only like 2 more agendas in the deck. Probably 1 2-pointer and a hostile, or maybe just 1 more agenda in the deck. Hey, choose. 2. All right, that's cool. I think there's definitely some optimization here. The Null effect was good, but like we were struggling with card draw and stuff like that. I think like just like even more hive minds would be good, or not hive minds, sorry, some, what's it called, dream nets would be good, just because we want that sort of like aggressive running. We want to be able to benefit, and I don't think we can afford the Knob Curie. I think money is obviously like a big issue. I think Caddy's probably too slow. I just don't know what run-based economy we could fit in here. No idea. Anywho, it's 11:30 right now. I probably need to rest my tongue. Thanks so much for everyone dropping by. We'll be back next week for sure. We're going to build some other decks at that point. Hopefully, I think I'll try and have something pre-built so that we have something that I've at least tried out that I know is kind of working. That'd probably be a good thing to do. It's been a while since we've done that. I don't think there's any events to talk about in Montreal that I know of. So not too much to say. Hopefully you got your Uprising cards. We've got them 2 weeks ago now, and they've been pretty great. Again, the happiest things to say about that. The release notes are still not out for the new set. They should be out relatively soon, I imagine. So I'm waiting for that. Again, Store Championship Kit is open if you want to get that. That's actually pretty great stuff. And we'll be back next Thursday. Thanks to everyone hanging out in chat, everyone watching the VOD. It's super cool. Hope this content finds you well. And everybody we played games against, thanks so much for the games. Take care, eh? Ciao.